Like if they feel that she would have been better running around chasing Future while he's cheating on her, dealing with other women behind her back, possibly giving her an STD and probably getting her caught up with not one but two kids now, knowing that he didn't want to be a daddy for the first one. They would have preferred that life for her than actually being with a Russell Wilson who is committed to her, committed to the family that they made with each other, and they love on each other beautifully. You know, they accept each other for who they are, you know what I'm saying? And whatever their past is, right? No, they want her to be Future baby mama second, have another child with Future.
No, see,
so they
it
got
was
14.
a song. It was a song growing up called "Baby Mama Love." I don't know if y'all ever heard of it. It's like "Baby Mama Love." Don't want to be with her, but
That's that
can't stand to see
thing. I
her
heard
with
that song.
nobody else. Listen, I'm telling you, they want to be able to control these women. This is all about control. They want to be able to come over there when they want to, lay up, get some coochie every now and then. They don't want these women to move on because they lose access. They don't lose. Most of these dudes don't lose access to their kids. They lose access to the woman, and that's the problem.
Right.
100% agree.
If they want to control women, they got robots.
Damn.
Also, I find it fascinating. You have no smoke for the woman that decides to go with another man or marry another man, but ask that man to adopt a child that already has a father, to literally erase the biological father.
And it goes back to my point where you don't give a shit about children. It all goes back to my point.
So
they can adopt without the father.
Let me understand. So you think that the woman that is asking her new husband to adopt a child, that father is in that child's life?
No, what I'm saying is it's wrong if there is a father there, the actual father, he's not deceased or anything.
All right, in most cases. I'm
talking about that case. Let's not go to most. Let's go to that case.
That one case.
Who's moving it now? Let's go to that case.
I don't know about that case.
Forget it then.
Well, I can tell you that case.
Hold on. In that one case, are you saying that the father is in that child's life?
Nope.
I think he wants to be. I think he wants to be a part of the life of the child's life.
You think so? You don't know.
Well, he didn't want to be because he couldn't adopt him without his father giving up.
So you don't know.
I don't know. I do know that I've also seen.
Therefore, you are arguing a point.
Okay, here we go.
Therefore, you are arguing a point that you have no facts, all stats behind you. That's the issue that we keep having. Y'all want to argue for somebody that you don't even know.
I'm arguing, but what's been stated on the record, that this woman married a third person now, and now that person is divorced. Now he's paying child support for a child that's not his. And it's still the biological father is walking around breathing and everything. I don't think there was a relinquishing of parental rights. If you didn't relinquish parental rights, what are we doing?
So
what's the adoption for then?
So therefore, from what you are communicating to us, that first father never wanted anything to do with that kid.
I don't know that.
Yes, by what you are communicating to us, we can assume that. Because you don't know if
you're assuming a lot. You're assuming the other way around. You're assuming both ways. We're both assuming that.
You are actually assuming that the woman took some kind of parental situation from that man. Instead of thinking, damn, this man did not fight for his kid and allowed his kid to be adopted by another man. It's something weird about that. That's how your mentality should have been.
So let me say this. A person cannot adopt your kid without you giving permission, even if you're not in their life. So he had, Witchcom had to give permission for him to adopt his son.
That is correct.
He didn't want anything financial or anything to do with that little boy.
It's insane.
I just think the narrative is just because he alive, that mean that he wanted to be in the baby life. That's crazy. I guess he's just he don't live in reality, right? With no evidence that he want to be in that baby life. He just said, hey, he got to. He alive. He alive, Sharon. That means he must want it. And then the next thing too is, like I said, when you really come down, what it really comes down to is the guys on the panel. I want to ask y'all a question: is it really about the kids, or is it really about access to the woman?
I would say
You
it's
know
access
it's
to
the
the woman,
woman.
honestly. Yeah.
Well,
In reality, it's
man,
access to the
you know
woman.
my position. You know my position already.
Hey, we on lock. Is that you?
Yes, ma'am. How
How
are
you
you?
doing, my brother? I'm doing
Hey,
good. How
we
you
on
doing?
lock.
Hey, MJ, how are you?
I'm all right. Yeah, it's the woman. It just access to the women because they believe that with the baby comes unlimited access to the woman in any circumstances, whether if it's positive or negative. Because that's where it goes with that possession situation when it comes down to women. This is why some men, I'm not going to say all, but a lot of men do look like women is their possession, like property. So the kid is the link to that property. And when they don't have access to that property, then there's a problem.
Great point. And let me
Hey, was
welcome.
MJ breaking up, or was that just me?
That's just you.
That was you.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, Supreme Vaginal Vessel. How you doing today?
Wonderful, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Hey,
Anything you'd like to add to this?
Hey, Bob.
Hey, PA Diva, you gonna get this Afro nerd. He was talking shit when you
You
was
talking
here.
shit about the girl. I had to reboot for this girl.
Afro nerd, what you said?
I talked about Ava Marcel's marriage, third marriage, and I also looked it up. Kevin McCall was the father, the biological father, and it looks
Afro,
like
that's not what they're talking
Okay,
about.
you keep
No,
on
no,
Hold on.
no,
That's not what they're talking about.
Why you trying to switch it up, Ninja? No.
Start
No, I'm
windmilling.
not switching it.
Anyway, start
I'm not
windmilling.
switching it up. I want
What
to
you
correct
said for
something. You
real,
were talking
Afro
about
nerd?
you the last conversation we had. You were talking about whether I was correct on the Marcel issue and adoption, and it looks like as of 2019, he was fighting to maintain custody of that kid. But
We're
it was
talking about
financial
you
issues.
say she disrespectful. Now, why you got me telling? Why you couldn't say? You said
I never.
Got bomb.
You
Tell
you
it,
said
tell it.
that.
She tell it, tell it.
I never said the person's name. You
Oh, yeah,
filled
We
that
know
blank
what
in.
you was talking
what
about.
you talking about?
Hold on.
Diva.
I never said the person's
Now
name.
you
That's
sweet
on you.
dissing.
Hold
That's
on.
on you.
Hey, Afro nerd, did you say we all know who you talking about?
I don't know if I said that, but even if I did, I never said the name. I never said the name. But I know the
Hey,
cackling was
Afro,
funny.
I don't know
I
who you
never.
were talking about. Who are you talking about? Just because
Well,
if I remember correctly, somebody who's loud can sit here, cuss out everybody, can be totally. Oh, I'm not telling on you.
You will
I'm
see.
just trying to
boy,
You
make
will
sure.
see.
that
I'm
boy
just trying to make
skating
sure
like he
I
in
know.
Atlanta,
Hey,
boy. He
listen.
had Stardust.
Guess what?
Man, he
Guess
had the
what?
skating
Let's
ring
see.
going
Let's
backwards
see
for
if
him
that
right now.
behavior. Let's see if that behavior arises. Let's see if that behavior arises. I'll let that stand. Let's see if it
Hold on,
happens.
Hey, Shadow. Hold on.
Let's make
Hey,
it.
Shadow.
Take Shadow. Let's prove it. Let's prove my theory.
Hold on. Hey, Shadow, can you read Afro Nerd's back chat comment?
Yeah, he said P.A. N-word. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, do you want me to be it? Okay. Hey, there's a back chat message that I'm being asked to read by the host. It says, Diva can come on the panel. Hey, who's Diva? Is that PH Diva? I don't know. Hold on. There's some edits that might need to happen. PH Diva can come on the panel and curse people out and be foul, but I'm the bad guy, rage baiting and unserious. LOL, which I think means laughing out loud. I don't know who that's about though. Can we get some clarification?
He said no
All right,
name.
Afro nerd.
I said that behind the scenes. I didn't say it publicly. So we're doing secret.
That boy, I told you.
You want to sneak
We
this?
at the skating ring right now, Sharon. He going backwards, boy. He
Listen,
I'm
skating
sorry,
backwards,
but
Sharon.
I did
He
not say
taking
it
the moves,
publicly.
Sharon. He like, oh.
No. So I see the goalpost is always moving with certain Negroes. If I said this in the chat room, I would be a different response. I said it behind the scenes. I did not say
Nigga,
it
you
publicly.
said it, nigga. We gonna hold you
I did not say it. I did not say
it.
it publicly. So you're gonna change the
You still
goalpost.
said it, nigga.
You're
And
gonna
you did
switch.
say it publicly.
You're gonna
And
switch.
you
You're
did
going
say
to
it
switch.
publicly.
You did say it
You're going to,
publicly.
you're going to say
Hey,
switch.
E, that
The
is
chat-
four. E, that is $4.
I got it. Nigga,
It's
I got
called
it.
it's called private chat.
No,
Is it
you
not?
said it on the mic.
No, wait a minute. It's called private chat.
Hold on,
It's
but the
called
problem
private.
is, hold on,
So like a
Afro
man is a
Nerd,
woman. Now
Afro
private
Nerd,
chat is public, right?
Afro Nerd, you said the same thing in the public.
Yes.
I didn't say who it was publicly.
Yes, you did.
I did not say
You said
PhD,
a
quote unquote.
certain person with certain degrees. You
Yep.
said the
It
same
could be
thing.
anybody. So
okay,
there's only one black woman that has multiple
Why you
degrees.
scared,
You don't
little
have to
black man?
explain.
I thought you
You
was the
don't have
leader,
to
black
explain.
man.
No,
I'm
I'm
here
going
now.
about what's
Just tell me. Just you can say whatever you
no,
want
no,
to
no,
say.
no,
Afro
no.
Nerd.
What I said was, look, guess what? We're gonna see how you behave. You start acting wild, then my point is proven, isn't it?
Oh yeah, we finna prove the point.
When you start cursing at me,
He said, "We got to
when
prove
you
it."
start cursing and misbehaving
you, go
and
ahead, go on.
acting unladylike, then
absolutely. Right.
so when you do that, my proof will be my point will be proven. That's all. So
Get his
we about
ass.
to prove it, but go ahead and say what you were saying.
No,
Repeat
no,
everything you said.
Get his ass,
Well,
people.
I
Get
was
his
told
ass.
I was told that I was interruptive and being rude, as if others don't conduct in that behavior, or far worse, they get a pass. Matter of fact, they get intros.
Oh, he want to be treated like a woman. I got
No,
it.
I didn't say
got
that.
it.
I'm
I get
better
it
than
now.
you. People like me better than you, right? People recognize that I'm smarter than you. That's why
I'm
you
not
don't
here
get
to be
treated like
liked.
I get treated.
I'm not here. We could have all kinds of fantasies. We're not here to be liked.
But I'm just saying.
I'm not here to be liked. I could be the villain. I'm comfortable in being the villain. I'm comfortable in villain, but as I said,
clearly are not. If you brought me into it, right?
I'm waiting for the cursing. I'm waiting for the wild behavior. I'm waiting for the vine swinging.
They be wanting this attention from you, Diva.
I'm waiting for the vine swinging. I'm waiting for you to get down. You get down. You prove my point.
We gonna do it. But I'm
I
just
don't
waiting
know
on your
people
nuts
with
to drop
doctorates
so
who
you can
act this
tell me
way.
what you said. I'm waiting on your nuts to drop so you can tell me what you said. And when that happens,
See,
then all
I see
other shit
you're
gonna
starting
come.
to transform.
Yeah,
I
go
see the
ahead.
transformation. You're starting to change. The things are coming out.
And I want
The
you to
things are
have
coming
enough
out.
nuts to repeat what you said. Let your nuts hang. Say it.
I
Say
didn't
it,
say
little
anything.
nigga. Say it, little nigga. That's $8. Say it, little nigga. That's $10.
Shout it. Say it.
Afro,
Shout it.
there's a level of cowardice right
I
now.
don't
Because
think
you
you
was
had
ready
the
to stand
particular
on it.
fortitude.
No, what I said was I was being respectful, but not going after someone directly.
Man, fuck that. I'm
So,
gonna send
if you
money
want
for the fine
to
views.
call it sneak dissing, it's
Keep
called
it a
sneak
buck.
dissing for a reason. If you want sneak
Nah,
dissing,
fuck sneak dissing.
I never said who the
No,
person
no,
was.
no.
And I said it in a
Stop
private
acting like a
chat.
white
I
man.
said it in a
Stop acting
private
like a
chat.
white man and go for yours, nigga.
Why are you such a
Sean,
punk,
fuck
though?
that. Quote Kendrick. Quote Kendrick. Fuck sneak dissing. Do it direct.
You know,
About to be a situation. Hey, hey, hey.
Go ahead, Diva. Oh, man.
All right. Ashley Virgo's Flame 21, $5. Afro, are you a bystander or a man of action? Because it seems you're the it don't have nothing to do with me type. We call them hoe ass. Oh, where I'm from. But right. BAN. Edaman Williams, $10 for my N-word. Thank you, sir.
And before I say mine, bitch ass yucko.
Miss J, $2. Reminder, we will be collecting the cursing fines. The Voice of Venus, $10. Potty mouth fees. Venus came up here and set it off. Shadow the Titan Wasp, $10. MJ and Venus. Look at Shadow always being the consummate gentleman. Until he start cussing you out and telling you to sick his duck.
Yeah, especially when he showed that Honda with that one door. I was like, Shadow about to show out.
I talked about a person who will be unnamed. I think I said it like that way. Who's unnamed?
I'm just letting it go, bro. If you ain't gonna stand on
your
this,
coward ass.
bro, if you ain't gonna stand on it,
you can't even repeat it. Boy, just shut up. Matter of fact, let me help you. You got something else to do today? Let me usher you off.
No, but what you actually said, you started off by somebody who have degrees, a couple of degrees is what you said.
That's what you
And
said.
then
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
proceeded.
Okay. Yeah. So
Okay,
you're filling in the
and
blank.
then we was like,
You're
and
filling.
someone,
You're
I
Okay,
think
filling
well,
in the
you
blank.
know,
Steven said
I don't
she's
have a
not even
couple
up here.
degrees. I don't have a couple degrees. I got 3 of them, bitch. 3 is more than a couple. And so when you sit for
This,
me,
are we starting the
puss
cursing now?
ass, N-word, when you sit
Well,
for me, do the shit accurately.
like a petri dish, you're proving my experiment.
Absolutely. Right. And you prove it. We already knew you was a bitch. And like the bitch ass motherfucker you are, you proving that shit today.
On
He
Esther,
wasn't even here. He was like,
respectfully.
she's not even here.
Yeah,
Whole ass
that's not
nigga.
no
I don't know, man.
experiment.
Respectfully.
You got it. You got a PhD, but you got it. You
Whole
got it.
ass nigga.
Yeah. 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 That's real mighty respectful of you. Not too ladylike,
I
but
told you
okay.
I'm coming up here to disrespect.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
How you?
And do
Think
you
we
know
should.
what a lady is? Because no woman that
No.
comes from
Do
your
you?
ball sack
No.
can
The
ever
question
be
is,
a
do
lady.
you?
You don't have the
Apparently,
stature
you
nor
do
the
not know.
standing to create
You don't
ladies.
know the answer to your own
You don't
question.
have the stature nor the standing to create ladies. You conquered
Damn.
bed bug.
Damn.
Hello, why do people lie and say ladies don't cuss?
I don't know. That's crazy to me too.
Nah, I just hate
the
I just hate the
definition.
scenario that you try to put in. Like, how the hell you gonna say
I
something
don't know. I've had
disrespectful?
my fill
Then
of
you want
silly
to
today.
sneak
Sorry.
this, but then
I've
now
had
you
my
want to try to hold her to a standard that you couldn't even
all
hold
all
yourself
this yelling,
initially. You
all
got
this
it all the way
masculine
fucked
energy
up.
from women is just is interesting. That's all
Well,
I
I
gotta
mean, I
say.
wish you would get some. Seriously.
I guess I could borrow it from you.
Nah, bro, I'm sorry.
Deep voice and anger.
You have no masculinity. You are a coward.
Yeah.
Beyond a
Sure.
coward. You can't understand what you have to say,
You
though.
know,
Like,
if I
seriously.
actually believe what you said, I could understand if I could I could ingest what you say, but what you're saying means nothing to me because I hear what you're doing. You're acting. You're loose talking. You're not really ladylike by any stretch of the
I'm
imagination.
very
Let me make it
ladylike,
clear
but
that.
I don't be a ladylike to bitch ass niggas like
You're
you. Can't
screaming.
even
You're like a
find out what
wild
you have to
banshee.
say, though. I don't gotta be a lady to a
You're
bitch.
swinging from a vine.
Sorry,
Your teeth are
I'm sorry.
elongated.
I want to ask this
You're
You're the
gentleman a
wolf in
lying
the
question.
with a
woods.
police skirt on, bitch.
You're the wolf in the woods.
No,
You're
no, no.
wild.
I want to ask this gentleman a question.
Come on, man. It's a clown show. You get your tap shoes off, man.
Brother,
Tap dancing.
The only one
I
who
gotta
tap
ask you a
dance is your
question
ass.
seriously. I want to ask you a question.
If
Do you
it's
like
serious,
women?
if it's
Do you
serious,
do you like women?
No.
women, yeah, what?
What would lead you to ask him that? Nothing about him
No,
says
I
I
need to
enjoy.
know.
No. Nothing about him say that he enjoy women, right? Why would you even ask?
Can I answer the question? Because they're going to answer it for me. I love
He ain't
women.
had it since it had him.
Yeah, right. So I love women, but I like women who can behave themselves, who have pride, that look good, smell good. I'm into that kind of. I'm not into women with tattooed and angry, and that's not what I'm looking for. We wouldn't get
So
along.
you would rather have
Women
a
who
woman.
out
You would
earn
rather have a
you,
woman who will shut the
who
fuck
out
up and
earn
speak
and
their mind.
outrank you.
No. You could have a woman who speaks her mind definitely, but your mind
Hold on, no, because you said smell good. We
you
can't
have to
smell
be
nobody on the
disrespectful.
panel. Hold on, no. You said
So,
smell
so you so you're
good,
not never with a woman who
look
smells good.
good. Hold on, no, that's what he said. Smell good, look good. What they
Yeah.
got to do? What they got to do with the internet?
Nothing.
What doesn't it have to do with the internet? That's a dumb question. Why can't you have a one size fits all
What do
requirement for women?
PhD smell like?
One size fit all. That's your problem.
Well, look,
Really,
it's all
nigga.
about character, isn't it? So women aren't allowed to have a nice character, or just what is that?
No,
We
no,
just go down.
At a
No.
minimum, the word nice is
Don't
stupid.
let's not move. Let's not do the tap dancing.
No, it's not about tap dancing.
My
It's
my
just
my,
hold on. I
sexuality is
got you. Listen,
questioned
I got you.
because I like
I
a certain
got you.
type
I
of
got
woman.
you, brother.
I
Listen,
find
the
that
point,
fascinating.
the
No, I'm
point that I'm
responding to
telling
you.
you is, hold on,
You
no,
don't
I'm
like
trying
the
to.
response, so now you want to go into
No,
this
I'm
whole
not.
chicken dance.
No, hold on. I got you.
This is
I
some
got
kind
you,
of
brother.
Chris
You
Hansen
have to all
episode.
talk to me. We can
You're
have the
like Grady.
conversation.
You remind me of Grady.
Hold on. I believe my interaction with PhD is different from your interaction with PhD. So this idea that you say it's about character and how a person act, people typically don't act the same with every person in their life. What are you talking about?
There's a general consensus of what a good behavior is, right? And
No.
just because you tolerate her doesn't mean that what her
There's
behavior
no
is
general
correct.
consensus, right? You just think being a
Yeah.
bitch
No,
is the thing to
yeah,
do.
okay. Look, we're not
And
going to
I
have a
don't know,
serious
maybe you was
What
conversation.
raised that
Afro? What
way.
is
All the
Afro? What
Maybe
PhDs
do you
you
love
that
in a
for all the
invested
female
during your
PhDs,
time at
all
Hampton.
the female
Maybe you
PhDs
got
that I
that
have
way during your time at Hampton Institute. The
University
fake
when I was there.
HU, the fake HU, the fake HU, and so they probably did it because they probably still had you doing them paper brag tests too, right? The pencil
No,
test.
I would
They
not.
had
I
to
was in
put
the
it
four.
in their hair, and
I
if
was
the
there much
pencil
later than that.
fall, that means they too black to be in.
You know, we did this dance before, Diva. We did this dance before, Diva, and he pulled up a picture showing me that I was correct. You said
I got you, bro.
No,
Hold on,
he
we
did
can get
not.
back. Hold on,
No, he did not.
we
listen,
can
bitch,
get
you're not
back.
gonna lie.
Hold on.
Well, you're gonna
Hold
lie.
on, I got
So
you, Afro. We gonna take it out. Hold on, I got it. Let's get back to the conversation.
I'm
So, do
always
you
wrong.
got kids? Do you got kids?
No, I don't have any
No.
children.
All right. So why did you bring up a man want to have their own kids?
Because why wouldn't I? Because I don't have kids. I can't speak for what many men would want.
No, because
I gotta have kids.
No, the point
No. We're not going to get into my
Is
personal.
you ask a question or are you making a statement?
Because I don't want to have kids out of wedlock, and I got close.
What the fuck does that mean?
And I was uncomfortable.
And he mentioned
What the fuck does that mean?
It means
Hold on. Let him tell us. We need to know what he was uncomfortable about. Hold up.
Hold on one second. Hey, we are live.
I had a slip up.
Hold on.
I had a slip up. I'm a man. I had a slip up.
Hey, Afro, hold up.
Hey, we are live. We do have a $2 N bomb and a $2 F bomb. I'm not sure if you're aware. So
what?
$2. Every F bomb you say, every N word you say is $2. Okay, so you know
That's
now.
right.
Well, I don't curse, so you don't have to worry about me.
Don't come up
thank
there
you.
showing
Hold
your
on.
Allowed for telling us that.
Hold on. So you said men want to have their own kids, right? And they don't want to raise other kids, and you said all this stuff, right? And I'm saying, and then I also heard you talk about the majority of men don't have kids. That was your old talking point that you used to love to say. So I'm asking you, if the majority of men don't have kids, doesn't it sound like you're not talking about the majority?
Well, you're not making any sense. You said the majority don't have kids, so I'm not talking about the majority. Is that what you just said?
Okay, you made two different statements.
Rephrase it. But no, I'm going by
It's
what
not
you just said.
rephrasing. You the one just not following. But I help you. I bring it down a little bit for you. The point that I'm saying is your old talking points that you used to say all the time is that majority of men don't have kids. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Today, you're stating, hey, men, quote unquote, it sounds like you're speaking in the majority,
Spit it out.
want their own kids. Do you think those two statements contradict themselves?
No.
Why not?
Because men do not have a choice in having the children. Women give the allowance for relations. I can want kids all I want, but it has to be a woman that allows me to have.
What the video say? I slap the what at you? What the video say?
No, it's crazy that men think that they don't control
access. It's crazy. I can't respond to the question because you don't like the answer.
I thought you finished. Go ahead. Because men do definitely control access.
They're two different things. Men not having children and men wanting to have children are two different things.
I think any man who typically want to have kids.
I can want to have children all I want, but a woman have to be compliant for that. Isn't that correct? Or we just play? Or we doing just goofy thing now? We doing goofy now?
No. Hold on. Both parties.
We're doing goofy
you
now.
asked a question. I'm trying to answer your question, or was it rhetorical?
No, it was a straight question.
Okay, let me answer it.
Go ahead.
My
Let's see
question
it. Let's see it.
Do the cash
No,
app
Diva,
work in China?
let him answer the question. Let him answer the question.
Do cash app work in China?
Let him answer the question.
Oh, yeah, it does. Get either man and then let him respond. So
let me see how you figure this out.
Yeah.
So first of all, it takes two people to have a kid. I am not
1 + 1 is
saying
2.
that.
Jesus.
I'm not saying that a woman can have a child by herself or a man can have a child by himself. So this
Mumbo
idea
jumbo.
that you keep having this conversation about, yes, it takes a woman, it also takes a man to have a child. Two people got to agree.
Shadow, did he answer my
What's out
question?
the taste out of your mouth? I'd like to see it.
I don't know. The taste got slapped out of your mouth, so I didn't hear what you said.
It says, oh Lord, it says, for the bitch ass nigga.
No,
Yeah,
it said, fuck out of here.
Oh.
Yeah, you know it's Tuesday. That nigga broke. We won't see him for a while. Yeah, we won't see him for a while.
Oh, that's crazy.
But no, I just hear these guys. They be like, men want their own kids, this, that, that. I'm like, so you got your own kids? No. What are you talking about there? Like if you really like break down what they talking about, nah, man, you maybe you live in Barkir through other men. Some dudes do that.
I think so. I mean, I think that he wants children, but he can't get children because he wants children in matrimony, but nobody want to marry his ass. So he's upset.
Damn.
Well, that brings a new question. Is he over 40?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, as a man who is over 40 and does not have children, is he lower in value?
Gay.
Yep.
We better do that. I guess so now.
Goddamn.
Yeah. If they said what they said, that women just keeping all the valuable men baby, that mean he ain't valuable. They don't get rid of valuable men. Listen. They don't get rid of valuable men babies. We see that over and over again. They get rid of the men that they think are not valuable. So what does that tell you?
I don't know, but why do they come here to say that? Like, and I see this same person on every relationship show. Like, I don't understand why y'all come here. Why do I gotta? Oh, like I do enough of having other conversations. It's okay for me to have these conversations.
You're the man. You're the man, Sharon.
At least ask them to hit the like button. If he's gonna come comment, say hit like.
They just be wanting your attention, Sharon. They just be wanting to get your attention.
Crazy.
I think they want PhD attention, MJ attention. See, it's almost like the nest over here. All the women they've been wanting to talk to. So that's their chance.
It's a weird thing that be having on the internet, to be honest. I don't know what the hell. I don't even know what to think of this shit sometimes.
I mean, Sharon, I come here every day for that bitch ass nigga Dave to finally pop up. But he still ain't showed up. And he been talking shit for 5 months. Bitch ass nigga Davey. I've been waiting for him to show up on the channel for months.
Who?
I'm still waiting.
Who you
Bitch ass
talking about?
Davey. Tell that bitch ass nigga to get on the panel.
I know that's at least about $10. I just want $10.
I put 30 on the books. Hey, I put 30 on the books.
I'm just letting you know
I'm cool
you're
with
10
it.
short. You're 10 short. I'm just letting you know.
Hey, I still got a bullet.
But I don't understand why they fight for these men talking points without no facts, stats, or anything. They always come up with this I think and I feel conversations instead of just being honest and truthful about it. And then they'll blame you or blame me for being disingenuous and not honest in the conversation. It's just weird. Majority of women don't even care if you want to be a degenerate. These will come up and say all the time, hey, the degenerate man got the best dick.
Sharon, you know the dopest device I ever heard?
Look.
It was an older man saying, hey, bro, go get your type. Don't go get the prototype.
Oh, that's a bar.
Like all these dudes up here looking for the prototype and they be miserable. They gonna get divorced. Nah, what you want, bro, go get what you want, bro. Because I'm telling you, you got to live with that woman. You got to be married with that woman. So I'm telling people, don't go out here and get the prototype. Go get your type. And then don't care what other people think about your type.
And that's the issue that we was having a conversation with earlier before I opened up the panel. I was saying that, yes, it is a standard for men because men say they are a leader. So therefore, we could put a standard on what a leader is.
Oh, yeah, we're finally back to this.
And so for women, no, that woman, what is good for that man is determined by that man, his type, not the prototype. And the
Sharon, that's
men,
crazy. I'm sorry.
and clearly the men are upset because I'm telling them that they need to go ahead and find their type. Again, when I'm giving men power, they fight it tooth and nail. They
Sharon,
swear that I'm against the men, but in reality, these men do not actually want a man that is living up to his own words. That's number one. And also giving them the power to live up to their own words. Is in shadow. Tell me how I'm wrong for giving you power to get ahead and find a good woman for you.
Yeah, you're not going to frame that. So here's what the issue is. I have heard you on numerous occasions, and I actually agree with you, describe exactly what a good man is. Me and you can agree to that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then how the hell is there not the same standard? And I'm not saying the same criteria, but the same standard of what a good woman is. I'm not saying what a good woman for me is. I'm saying an objectively good woman.
Because I just explained it. For some reason, it's misheard. I'll say it again. When a man say he wants to be a leader, it is characteristics behind that word. So
yes.
once we establish that, God damn it, Royce. When we establish that a man is the leader, because that's what he says. That's what most men say. Then therefore we can establish what is a good man because we know what a good leader characteristics are.
Okay. So, but there are also things that women are expected to be, i.e. a good supporter and or nurturer, if we're going to use that criteria. So a kind woman is probably a good criteria for a woman, right? A woman who understands how to be kind.
No,
Would you say that might?
No, that's the problem. Just because a man is not kind doesn't mean that he's not a good man. And it's the same thing with women. Just because a woman ain't kind, playing with everybody in her face.
Right. No, that's not what I said.
No, because that's what you mean when you say kind.
Stop telling me what I mean, nigga.
I'm telling you, nah, I want my wife to cuss you out, you get in her face and call me. I don't want my wife playing. Listen, she need to be nice to me, not nice to no random dude. What are y'all talking about?
Hold on, Shadow.
Hold
on a second. What we trying to get you to understand, this is why I said I'll put the power to you, what you decide, right? Because me and either man, we don't want our woman to be kind. We don't.
That's a preference. I'm
Thank you.
asking what are the objectives? Either you're a goddamn Christian, so let's play this game. Tell me the characteristics of a good woman.
It says a virtuous woman. Tell me where it say kind.
No, hold on. Tell me
the answer definition. My question.
I didn't say kind.
I answered your question.
Kind. No, you didn't. You did say kind. No, I said good. I said good.
No, you said kind.
No, you said kind.
Oh, my bad. I meant tell me the qualities of a good woman.
What the fuck is going on here?
It's a very specific phrase, and I thought that's what I said. My bad. E? There's a lot of crickets right now.
Give me 1 second. Give me a second.
All right, thank you. Because I can ask Sharon, hey, Sharon, tell me the 3 qualities of a good man again.
Right. Okay, so again, I gave you a preference why men have a standard, right? So, and you agree with the standard, correct? Yes or no?
Yes, I do. I do believe that's a good man.
Okay, so therefore we had no argument there. We don't need to bring it back up. We know why I say it, because men say they are leaders, and therefore to be a leader is certain characteristics that you have to have. So therefore we can determine what is that man supposed to be moving like. Agreed?
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
I'll swallow that pill.
When it comes to the woman, it is some men that want a goddamn thumb up their ass. I don't want no woman that's going to put no thumb up my ass.
Right.
It is some men that want to go inside their wife's closet and come out with their goddamn wig on and they lace front panties. I don't want that.
Okay.
it's plenty of men that want certain things from a woman that I do not want for in my woman.
Okay, so I just want to make this. I want to clarify this.
So therefore, I'm not going to tell any woman how they should be acting, because if I start saying these things, all I'm doing is saying what kind of woman I like.
Pause. Now I'm going to actually clarify something, because you did two things just now. You said that there are moral objective facts about men and moral objective preferences when it comes to men, but you're not describing. Okay.
Can I hold on?
We can also. Yes, ma'am.
Let me try to help.
Okay.
So there is no standard for what a good woman is, because men don't give a fuck what a good woman is, right? What men are primarily concerned with is how a woman looks, right? And so that's what men grade women on. Not all they internal qualities. And I say men don't really give a damn, because regardless of what that woman got going on, that man gonna be on his own program, right? So we've seen plenty of times where a man had a devoted, good woman at home, and he was out in the street doing whatever he wanted, because that did not matter to him. Right?
Okay, right.
So,
But Diva,
right,
when
so
you
it
just
ain't
said
gonna
good
be
woman, who is
no
she?
character-based criteria for women, because that's not what men care about.
We're saying that men shouldn't move like degenerates. So if we're saying men should look deeper into the women that they choose, then what should they be looking for? What are qualities of, as you said,
You can't
hold
tell
on.
an individual person what they should be looking for, because you don't know the specifics of their life.
But then in that same breath, we can't even say the same thing about what a good man is, because
Yes, we
there's a
can.
lot of women. There's a lot of women
Yes, we can.
who, because those degenerates have the best dick, as I quote from yesterday.
Right.
Hold
But that don't
on,
mean that they good men.
hold on.
We can understand
Hold on,
that
let
they
them have it.
degenerates.
Let them have it real quick.
We can understand that they degenerates. We therefore the one thing they got good going on, right? And so that means nothing. And if you recall the entire conversation, what I told women was, hey, take that part of him that's decent and leave the rest of him there. When you get up and put on your clothes, leave him there. Leave him behind. Right? So we know that that's not a good man. This is not the man that we want. It's the man that you want to lay up with.
Okay. Here's where I am and what you're saying. So I actually agree with that. But if we're telling people to move better, we're not just telling men, we're telling people as a whole to move better. Hey, just lay up with this man that you know's not worth it. But because he doesn't have the qualities of a good man, we should tell men, hey, here are the qualities of a good woman, and if she's not this, don't lay up with her.
If that's what y'all want to tell them.
Well,
right,
I
but
think
so what you're doing is you're looking at women and saying, oh, women have this standard, so now men, let's erect a similar standard, right? But again, you all didn't already have that standard because you don't care about it for real.
Well, Shadow,
but in that same, wait, hold up. Let me finish this last retort. But in that same breath, we would say the same thing about women who get pregnant by the bum ass dudes, who get pregnant by the Afro nerds.
Hello, no, I think you
Nobody
missing
getting
it.
pregnant from no Afro.
I'm sorry. Don't cuss me out. Don't do it to me.
Go ahead.
All right, Shadow. Let me ask you a question: is Sierra a good woman or a bad woman?
She's a good woman from what I see about her.
All right, just from my perspective, Sierra is an example. Is that a woman can be good or bad? She typically adapts to the men that she's with. Do you agree with that?
I don't. Well, I can't say that. Was she bad while she was with Future?
I'm just saying, typically what we see is women adapt to the man that they're with. They take whatever that man is and they multiply it. So if that man is typically chaotic, they multiply chaos. If that man is typically good, they multiply. Yep. Women are multipliers. Do you agree with that?
It's called being submissive. Yes, I agree with that. Those submissive women, yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. Good point.
Yes, submission. Yeah, that's a great point. I agree with that.
So it doesn't really matter about these quote unquote characteristics, because she's going to technically duplicate what you are.
Okay. So here's where my issue, one of the qualities of a good woman is confident discernment. Because again, then she'll know not to choose the guy who's gonna turn her into something that she's not.
Well,
That's that
how about
So
discernment
what's
is a
the
positive
you don't
quality.
believe that people can be deceived?
No, I definitely believe people can be deceived, but I believe character should be inherent
No, but
regardless.
that's the point that I keep telling you. Like when people say, "Oh,
Okay.
the women should have the power to choose good or bad," women can be deceived. Matter of fact, the first story when the women got deceived. So this idea that she just gonna always have this knowledge
True.
to be able to not be deceived is crazy.
But to be able to discern and recognize when it's
Damn, you
happening
still gonna
and to
argue
know
it?
when to step back.
You gonna argue
Yes.
that point? You really gonna argue
Yes.
after you
Yes.
concede it? You can hold on. You know you can't. I need y'all to understand. After you concede a point, you cannot argue it anymore.
You're right, my bad. I won't argue it anymore.
That's crazy. You just conceded to it, like, oh shit, that was correct. Yeah, even a good woman got deceived. The first woman got deceived, and then you still want to argue the point. That's crazy. Shit, that's crazy. Welcome to the show, Royce M. What's your thoughts?
All right. First off, let me take my shoes off at the door. Greet the queens, of course. I ain't gonna do too much talking. I uplift black queens. Any power I get also extends to the black woman. Any respect I gain in this world also extends to the black woman. The black woman's plight is my plight. So what I want to say is I believe that black women do want a Russell Wilson type guy, but I don't believe that they know exactly how to find that type of individual in a regular world, out in the real world, and recognize him for who he is. I believe like a lot of women will see a Russell Wilson type guy and think I don't know, like they won't get enough time to see the more the more positive traits that he has, because he's too busy. He not a football player, so she can't Sierra was probably able to watch Russell Wilson for a good minute before she even got to meet him. So when you meet people out in the real world, you don't get to just watch them be famous and do whatever they doing out in the world. You got to take the time to meet somebody. You got to see if they loyal. You got to see what they really stand for. You got to see just what their potential in this world is. And I wonder if women are willing to take the time to get to know men in today's day and market.
But you do understand Russell Wilson been married for 11 years, so he found his woman.
Yeah, he did find a woman, and I don't believe that Sierra is a typical woman, and I don't believe that they met under typical circumstances, and I think it's unrealistic for people who living in typical everyday life to compare themselves to be compared to Russell Wilson and Sierra.
And what part of it that you trying to compare? Because I'm confused about what is it that you compare. You comparing his NFL career, or you comparing his character and morals? You muted yourself.
I'm comparing his character and morals because I believe the thing that separates him from like Future, what I believe the thing is that he didn't partake in behavior that's contrary to traditional manhood. So Future is more modern, and it was Russell Wilson is more traditional.
Okay, so we have somebody on the panel right now that is just like Russell Wilson. He's more traditional. He got one woman. His name is AR, a random independent, and he's very similar to Russell Wilson. And so, therefore, you are absolutely wrong.
How am I wrong? You never asked AR the details of how him and his wife met. Did she take the time to get to know him, or did she just size him up based off of how much money he got, or did she take time to like speak to him and see if he had a plan, see if he like maybe he don't.
Hold on, Royce. So you saying that? Hold on, Royce. So you saying Sierra didn't take time to know Russell Wilson?
No, I'm saying women who look up to Sierra didn't take time to know the men who they are looking for. Didn't take time to look for another man who is similar to Russell Wilson. They just look. They just idolize. They just idolize Russell Wilson and Sierra, but they don't look. But they don't actually try to embody.
How do you know? How do you know that?
Because
how do you know that?
Because they say that those men don't exist. They say that Russell Wilson is like a one.
Where do they say they at? Where do they say that
Okay.
at?
Okay, hold on.
No,
hold on.
where,
So
where are the other Russell Wilsons? Where can they go to find men in abundance who are similar to Russell Wilson in achievement, in appearance, in character, all of the above? So where should they be going to look for those men?
The problem with that question is that man could be in the hood. He could be like he could be a construction worker. He could be
anywhere. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, he might not look he might not look like he's having that type of motion, but mentally he might be doing everything correctly to be in position to do that.
Okay, so typically men approach women. Okay, so when a woman is out and a man approaches her, what should she be doing from your opinion? Like from what you're trying to lay out, what should the women be doing?
Not
like
she should be not trying to what is it? Not trying to be modern. Like I mean, like she should not be
just
trying to
tell us how she should behave. She sees him, he comes up, ask her name, strike up a conversation with her. At some point, ask her for her phone number. What should she be looking at in him to determine whether or not she's gonna let him cross the first stage of getting her number? Go ahead.
I mean, she's the vibe. Like the vibe might. That's my main issue. Is like if she's just going off his vibe. Like if he's like making her laugh and like hold on. If is the most important thing, then she's not gonna take enough time to get to see the other traits. Like
what should she be looking for to determine if she should give him her number? Don't tell us about no other stuff that take longer for you to figure out. How do I decide if I'm gonna give this man my number so I can get to know him better? Go.
All right. I mean, we gotta talk about business. We gotta really
in a first conversation. In a hello, how you doing? My name is so and so.
Yes.
You supposed to talk about business when you introduce meeting somebody for the first time. You supposed to get into the intricacies of what type of business they got going on.
No, not their job. The business that you and that me and her are about to have.
You're not about to have no business. You don't know y'all don't know each other. So how you about to have a business?
Why y'all even talking then? Y'all trying to smash?
He walked up to her and asked her name, and she introduced himself, and now he's asking for her phone number. That's why why they talking. Now you sitting up here telling what we should and should not do, but when I ask you to lay out in explicit terms how women should be acting, you can't do it.
What I would do is I would be probably already talking to her for a little minute just about what we got going on.
You don't have anything going on with her. You just met her. How do you have something going on with her?
The majority of for work reasons. So I just give a woman a job while I.
This is crazy.
That's what I do. I don't do all.
Hold on, Royce. Because we having a problem with your echo. That's why I keep trying to follow the way how you talk, so I could mute you when everybody else is talking. See if you could drop down, come back, and see if that fixes it.
I'm gonna end it up right here. Don't do all the small talk stuff too long before if he already smashed and you trying to figure out what he's about, then it's too late.
We just at the point where he asked her for a phone number. Why are you jumping to when he smashed? But see, this is the thing. You really have no idea of what's even going on and what people should be doing, which is why you can't speak to it. And so a lot of times what we need from black men is for y'all to just shut up and read right before you start trying to tell other people how they need to behave.
Ain't nothing help me that's gonna help me I done read a lot of the stuff about how to communicate.
You can barely even express yourself. You ain't read a lot of books because people who read a lot can express themselves verbally.
Nah, because if I was expressing myself honestly with you right now, I'll be rude to you right now. I'm irritated. I'm irritated.
I invite you to. I'm opening the door. No. Go ahead.
No, because I'm respectful to black women. I uplift black queens.
Okay. All right.
But I don't have patience for the dumb shit. And
you should keep your mouth closed all the time. Because you shouldn't have no patience.
It's my time to be respected like I respect your time.
You shouldn't have any patience for anything that comes out of your mouth. Because that's all that comes out.
I mean, I could show you what I got going on better than I could tell you. That's the problem. I ain't no.
If you can't
let him show you. Let him show you. I want to see.
I don't want to know because you probably over there messing it up.
Talk is cheap. That's what I'm saying. Talk is cheap.
Talk is cheap. Let him show us.
Talk
PhD.
is an indicator of what you got going on between your ears.
So show us what you got going on, brother.
We need to have a personal conversation. Like we don't need to be out in front of all these people on this podcast. Like, let me get your Instagram and we can have some conversation.
Boy, what?
Put it in the bag.
All right, so Royce, what is it that you want to talk to PhD about a relationship or something else?
I just want to talk business. I just want to talk business.
What kind of business do you have with PH Diva?
We gonna see. It's gonna turn into wherever the conversation go. But I already told you what I'm about.
You have not.
You had to project. If you had to project,
listen. I told y'all what I'm about. Y'all just don't listen.
What you about?
Okay.
I say I uplift black queens. Any power I gain out in this world also extends to the black woman. Any respect I gain out in this world also extends to the black woman. The black woman's plight is my plight.
Okay.
And that's it. And you're through.
Hey, I feel sorry for my sisters. God damn. That's just crazy.
Hey, PhD, I can tell you some things women should look for in the initial conversation. PhD, I'll answer your question. You still there, PhD?
Oh, yeah. What happened?
I said I can answer your question. Is it okay if you graciously give me the space to answer your questions?
Boy, stop it.
No, like the first thing is in that first interaction, if a man have problems communicating with you, don't give that man your number. Listen, don't like.
Absolutely.
Listen, if y'all already having communication issues on the first date, don't give him your number. Listen, also wandering eyes. The dude can't look at you; he looking all around like the police looking for him. Don't give him your number, right? If you see that this dude not only have talked to you but have made 3, 4, 5 pit stops before he got to you, don't give that man your number, right? Just go waste your time. And another thing is, if he got a lot of jury on, don't give that man your number. I'm
Hey,
telling
now,
you.
no. We can't do that because I wear a lot of jewelry.
No, we talking about men right now. We not talking about women. Listen,
That is not on the list. Ladies, the jury
listen.
is not on the list.
If you can see his draws,
Yes.
don't give him your number. Listen, don't give him the number. Another thing is this right here. If he drive a Charger, don't give him
Hey,
your number.
hey, hey, hey. I don't know about that one. Go ahead, Diva. He's starting to go out the lines. He's starting to go out the lines. Jury and the Charger. Hey, if it's a Hellcat, hey, I don't know. Go ahead, Diva.
Big bad big bull. I ain't forget. So is he saying he identifies as a black woman?
Goddamn.
Around to Lucas, $2. He doesn't Proverbs 31 define a good woman? Isn't that a virtuous woman, like he said?
Either man.
Yes, he said a nice woman. See, that's what I'm saying. Is people like he was literally saying that a nice woman, and we was defining that where in the Bible in this verse it say you got to be nice.
All kind.
I'm kind. That's what he said. I'm sorry, I misspoke. A kind woman. Yeah. Especially the random dudes. That's crazy to me. The
Yeah,
dudes.
that's absolutely insane to me. I do not understand why these men be trying to act like I don't know. And this is why I think either man is proper. What he's saying that you got to find your type, not the prototype. Straight up. Uh-oh. Go ahead, Diva. Not sure if Diva there.
About to be a situation. Hey, hey, hey.
Big bad boy with the $5. If you a woman and you can't cook, don't give no man your number. Not every man wants a woman that could cook.
And that it's just bad. Like it's such a horrible statement because you know how many women I know who couldn't cook, who got a cookbook, and that her man desired for her to cook, so she learned how to cook. Like I don't understand why we believe that it's not a skill that can be attained. Like it's just a sorry. I know dudes who couldn't cook, couldn't grill. They wanted them to get out there on that grill. Then all of a sudden they a grill master now. Like this idea that the people say are deal breakers are crazy to me. And I can tell that they haven't been in a relationship for a long period of time. Without a
Shout
doubt.
out to Aaron Toulouse with $2. So there's a definition, yes or no, Eater Man?
I say yeah.
Shadow
was just trying to make his point out of contest.
Yeah.
Everybody know what a Proverbs 31 wife is.
And I just don't agree that I don't think majority of men want a woman to cook. I think majority of men would say it out loud because that's just the prototype thing to say. But
hold on. I think a majority of men want a woman to make him a sandwich. Now, I'm talking about the cooking part. I do think they want to be served in that aspect.
But a lot of men, Aaron Two Lucas is one of them. He'd probably rather to cook than his woman to cook because he feel like he's the best cook in the world, and he takes pride in being able to be a great cook, and so he will want to do that for his family. I think a lot. Hey, look, I think men got to stop looking for the prototype and figure out what's your type.
And hold on, let's be clear. Proverbs describes what a Christian man should want. Right. Like I don't know why people be like, Well, the Bible says this. It's not forecast for all men. So when we had these conversations, it's like the Bible say for Christians, this is what a good woman. That's not, it doesn't apply for people who are not Christians. They can have something that's good outside of the Bible. Now, do I align with it? No. But what I'm saying is we try to project that this is the one standard, without a doubt.
And I would tell you this: majority of those men that work in financial districts, lawyers, and all that, they don't look for a woman that could cook, because that ain't their big concern if that woman could cook or not. Actually, they going out to eat more than a woman can cook.
Yeah,
because they'd rather be out dressed up and have her looking all to the nines and being at certain places. So y'all just do not understand. You got to find your type, not the prototype. So that whole idea, yeah, she cook and clean. Hey, look, that ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Look, it ain't for everybody. And guess what? And I will tell you this: any man that says he could get his woman a maid and a cook, ain't no woman gonna be mad at her husband for that.
I disagree. Hey, you going too far. You jumping off the cliff, Sherrod. I remember when I like first started getting the bag, I was like, hey, babe, I want to bring a cleaner in here too. And she said, you ain't about to let no another woman clean my house. It was like a whole conversation, Sherrod. And when the argument, it was just like, nah, she said, I ain't letting another woman come in here and clean my house. Nah, she said, that's what a bird. And I understand because she is a stay-at-home mom. So that kind of replacing her duties that she feel that she want to do for the family. But I was all for it. I was for getting maids, cleaning. Nah, she said, nah.
Hey, look, be careful what you ask for. I'll tell you that. That's all I'm saying. You better, hey, look, you better just shutting up. That's all I would say, okay? Big Bad Boy to $5. A woman that can cook, but yet is quick to give up that stank box. It's a telltale sign not to marry. Damn, why her box gotta be stank?
I'm just trying to say, why y'all keep running to these women with bad hygiene? That's my question is. All this stinking box out here, y'all don't know no woman how to clean her box. But yeah, that was the moment.
I just think it's this, man. It's plenty of women that can cook, and she does every other attribute to the T, and that is still a good woman.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I tell people, man. I hear these people are always talking about the prototype, and I'm telling you, that prototype will make you miserable. That prototype, like that woman that other men want, ain't the woman that you want, bro. And it's like it's the wisest thing that was ever said that most people never repeat.
That's a good one. I like that one. I'm still in that for now on. I'm moving forward with that one. That is a great quote. Aaron Toulouse. What you want is a preference. What's good is defined outside of your preference because you can prefer someone bad.
Well, I'm trying to understand, Aaron. Is good and bad subjective?
It gotta be according to how he's promoting it right now.
Well, that's what I'm trying to understand because some people look at Robin Hood as bad, and some people look at it as good, right?
Right.
All right. So that's what I'm saying is, are we saying based on what makes it good or bad? And I agree, if you have a biblical principle, you have a clear definition of what good and bad is, right? But for anybody outside of the faith, my question that I keep asking people is, how do we measure what's good and bad? Because at one point they said all of these things was bad in America, and now they quote unquote says that it's good. That means we can't go with the law. We can't go with the rules. So how do we say what is good and bad outside of spirituality?
Yeah, and it definitely got to go by culture. So I agree with the culture part. What is good and bad culturally? And but the problem is kind of what Eda Man is saying. That woman will adapt to her man. And this is the issue with men not understanding that defining a good woman doesn't actually really make sense. because she's going to multiply what you are.
Yep.
If you know, that's just normally what happens. Naturally, she's gonna be like, if you toxic, she gonna be toxic as hell.
Well,
You toxic, she gonna slap you upside your head, and then they're gonna be looking, and then they're gonna show a video of a woman chasing some man in the house, slapping him up, being loud, being disrespectful, and he's gonna be like, damn, babe, calm down. And they're gonna see that part. They're like, see, this is a woman acting unruly, but they're not realizing that that man is creating that toxicity. That's what he likes. He just don't want it to go that far where he getting slapped around, but he's so toxic he don't know how to not be that way. And I've seen it firsthand. In the neighborhood that I grew up in, is a lot of men that act very toxic with their words, the same way how these men gaslight, and they have this liar language, either, man.
Yeah.
Like we hear them communicate often on these panels, right? They have like a liar language. They say, "Oh, there you go, being disingenuous." What the fuck? You trying to make me slap the shit out you?
Yep. I agree.
And then when they get slapped, then they be like, "See, she toxic. See, man, she put her hands on me."
And we saw it today. We saw him. He kept poking and poking and poking PH Diva, and then PH Diva start quote unquote being toxic after he was toxic first. He said, "Look, guys, she's toxic. She's literally reacting to your toxicity in real time." But you gonna say it was her who started the toxicity?
Correct. And I think that's why they get very upset with me, because for whatever reason, right? For whatever reason it is, either, man. Me and Diva don't have that toxic relationship, even when we disagree.
Yep. Well, one thing I love about PH Diva, she feed off energy. Like she multiply whatever you is on this panel, she gonna bring it about you. And I think that's the problem, is a lot of things that's inside of these men are coming up out there on this panel. they just don't like it.
And this is why the whole idea of a good man standard is available for us to communicate about, and the idea of a woman's good standard, men should not communicate about it, because she is going to be a representation of you. So if you are a good upstanding man, most likely your woman's going to be that as well.
But it is some things that we can say are a bad woman, right? We can.
Yes,
so say, for example, an unfaithful woman, I believe, is a bad woman. And when I'm saying unfaithful, I'm saying two people who haven't had an agreement that they was going to be outside their marriage to have a. So we can say it's certain things that can. It's just Shadow wasn't talking about those things. He was talking more about a level of characteristics that ties to leadership. So that's what we were saying.
And characteristic that most men don't care about when we hear them communicate. They said she gotta look good, cook, and clean. Cooking is not a character. Cleaning is not. Maybe cleaning can possibly be a character. Possibly.
I don't know. I don't think it's no character. Because I know people who got trashy houses men, and they pretty bad men. I don't think it's no. It doesn't show your character just because you clean. Is the point that I'm making.
It could, right? It could. That's why I put it as a possibility, right? But in reality, it's not a real sign that, because it is plenty of people that are great people that they ain't good at cleaning, because they are focusing on different things. They are so focused on outside world, making money, making sure their kids is good. They don't got time to be cooking and cleaning because they out there ripping and running. That doesn't mean that they are bad characters. So men are not actually communicating that they are looking for character for real. They're looking for her to look good, to cook and clean. Ain't none of those three things is character.
Yeah, and even submission is not character. The reason submission is not a character is because you want her to be submitted to your BS too, regardless if it's good or bad. Character actually tells a woman not to be submissive, because that means that she's going to put her moral values higher than the submission. So that's what people understand, is that these things that we say is actually not aligning when we really break it down in details.
Absolutely. Let me get AR. He been quiet. I'm not sure if he got something to say before I bring Cody in. AR, you've been quiet this whole time. Would you like to jump in on this part of the conversation?
Hey, what's up?
Good day.
I don't think so. I really came up because y'all was. I feel like Shadow was correct, but then I mean I'm not trying to get bullied off. Y'all done bullied off Afro Nerd. Y'all done bullied off Shadow. I don't know where he. I ain't never seen Shadow leave. Usually he drops down, like he got a call and comes back. He's gone for the rest of the day, I guess. And so, but that's really why I came up, because he seemed like he was getting jumped and he needed some assistance. But then he left me to get jumped. Also, never mind. That's pretty much it, though, man. Y'all ain't even on the same topic anymore. So,
all right, you better be careful. You about to get beat up. What up, Cody? Good day to you. What's your thoughts?
Hey, shit, what's good with y'all, big dog? Y'all good?
Yes, sir.
You can hear me good?
Yeah.
That's what's up. Y'all was saying like there's no such thing as a good woman.
No, that I cannot define a good woman for you. If I start talking about what a good woman is most likely I'm talking about for me and not for the general population.
Oh, you saying no baseline characteristic?
No.
Why not? Is baseline characteristics for a good man?
Yes.
I don't know how that works. But
the way how it works is because majority of men are calling themselves leaders. And so we can easily look at the characteristics of a good leader. And then so therefore we can decide what a good man is. But a woman, she is going to be a multiplier of that man. So she's usually going to follow in the direction. She's going to multiply what that man is. If he's toxic, she's going to multiply that toxicity. If he's a Christian man, she's going to multiply that. If he's a Muslim man, she's going to multiply that. So what's good for a Christian, a good woman, a good Christian woman is a good Christian woman. A good Muslim woman is a good Muslim woman. And they probably do not cross over into each other's religion.
Yeah, but that don't got nothing to do with the standard of a woman though. And that don't have anything to do with the characteristics of a good woman. If who would be considered a good leader as a man?
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama would be considered a good leader. In what aspect?
Oh, go ahead.
He could lead properly. He got good discernment. He could communicate effectively. He could rally people. Just to name a few.
That would just be all those good things you just named would be from a political stance, though.
Also a relationship as well, that he could rile up. He have good discernment. He could rile up his family to move in a certain direction. You know, so it can move into his personal life.
So he gonna be the baseline for a good man.
Yes.
No.
So what is your baseline for a good man, since you don't like mine?
Because the things that you name.
So what is your all right, that's fine.
The things that you name will only be a good leader. Well, right, those characteristics can stem from man or woman, though.
Correct.
So that couldn't be a good man.
Women don't call themselves. Okay, so what is your definition of a good leader, or a good man, I should say? Who would you have your barometer for a good man?
I wouldn't. I was asking you because you said that there is one. I didn't make that statement.
I understand. So, but you don't like my version of it, and I'm asking you, do you have one?
I wouldn't have a borderline or a guideline for a good man based on the fact that who he good to, though. the overall community, the overall society. He good in to his children. He good to his mother of his children. He good to his wife. Who is he good to?
He does all those things.
If I could ask real quick, Altima, you never had like a father figure, like somebody that you looked up to that was like a fatherish kind of guy for you?
Yeah, I mean. So I look up to God. You got a daddy?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like a dad or something, or even a grandfather. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that make him a good man because he your father.
No, I'm just saying, was there a father figure? Well, usually when we say father figure, that's somebody that's in a positive light. I wouldn't think that you would think somebody in prison would be your father figure. At least hopefully not. You know what I mean?
No, but I'm saying whether he was in heaven, hell, on earth, in prison, at Tyson's Chicken working right now.
Yeah.
What makes him a good man? That because he's a good father to me?
I would say, yeah, that's
Partially.
one thing. Yeah, that's one
Yeah, that's
thing.
one. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's one thing.
for sure. You don't think that's not one thing that would equal to at least on the steps to being a good? I mean, I'm not saying that's the only thing. You know what I mean? But go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Shit.
Right.
y'all can't explain this shit.
I'm
But
trying to
no,
understand. So Cody, you saying that it is no standard for a good man that we could communicate about?
I don't think so. I don't think not overall good man standing no. Because I don't know a good man.
Wow. Okay. I think I could, me personally, I think I could recognize what a good man is in on the surface level of things. Am I going to be dating that man to understand if he's going to meet up to every criteria that I could see out in the surface level? No. So I would never be able to 100% say that he is that, because we don't know what people do behind closed doors. However, I think we do have some kind of character that we can see in front of us, and we can say, okay, he is moving towards being a good man because he displays that all the time. I haven't seen him break those codes. For example, Barack Obama, he has no scandal with his family whatsoever. He's been a good father to his daughter. He's been a good husband to his wife. His wife done said things that other men would deem as problematic. Barack don't see them as problematic.
Why does that make someone a good man and not just a good person? Like, you can apply those same characteristics to
That's
a woman.
what I'm telling him,
and that
because
just makes them
they
a good
just talking. It don't make sense.
So
everything you're saying, the leadership, being a good partner, all this, like you're saying, being a good husband, but in reality, it's just being a good partner. So a woman can be a good partner as well. Being a good father, a woman can be a good mother as well. So it's just being a good. All those characteristics you name are just universal for a good person.
So right, it's universal to be good to your wife.
Right, that's your standard of how you look at just in general, but we're not talking about in general. He asks a question about what a good man is. So the issue with the good woman situation, if you want to say, can a woman be a good leader and a good person? Yes, a woman can do that. But what we are talking about is in a relationship. And in a relationship, majority of the time, the woman multiplies the man. So if he's a good leader and a good man, she's also going to be that as well.
But wouldn't she have to be a good woman to multiply the things that he provide, or can any woman multiply those things that he provide?
I wouldn't go as far to say any, because any is saying all women, right? So no, it's going to be somebody that is
any woman he choose. Any woman he choose to be with him will multiply that. Is that what you're saying?
In a general sense, the woman that you choose, she's going to be moving like how you move. That is what we typically see.
Well, I don't know. You make it sound as though that as long as the man does what he's supposed to do, the woman's going to do what they're supposed to do, and that's just not typically
that's
my
all bullshit.
Yeah. So so let me hop in right here. So typically what happens is you see a woman's reflecting her man. She's a reflection of her man. Do you agree with that or disagree with that?
I mean, sure, I guess. Sure.
Like, we understand that it's exceptions to the rule. I'm not saying that this is 100% rule, but I'm saying majority of the time when I see a man, him and his woman, like if he's ghetto, she's ghetto too. That's just usually how it works. Like, those two are walking in sync, especially if they've been together for a long time.
Okay. All right. Well,
So,
no, I think
She
that's
was
all.
probably, but she was probably
Yeah, go ahead.
ghetto before she met him. That's why they're together.
no, but I get that. But
So
the
that's
point
not a reflect. That's not a reflection of her man. That's just her and two ghetto
no.
people getting together.
So what I'm
And
saying
it's
is,
also kind of funny because you guys said there's no character. Like when Shadow was asking, that's when I hopped on. I think Shadow was asking a question or whatever about what are good characteristics for a woman or some shit like that, and you guys were basically saying there aren't anything because men want certain things and it so depends on what the man wants. And then you guys say a multiplier, like a woman would be a multiplier, and that's a characteristic that you would look for in a woman. So it's kind of weird that you guys said that. And
well,
you guys are.
so this is the point I'm trying to say. Is
So
you can
like,
go.
for example, it is some men that are cucks.
Oof.
But
Right?
they women
So
consider
therefore,
them good men, though.
a good woman to him is a woman that do what?
Oof.
That's not a good woman to me.
But they woman consider them a good man, and that wouldn't be a good man to you either, though.
For some reason, y'all brothers really have a problem with me giving power to men.
Like, it's almost getting to a point where y'all don't think there's no such thing as right and wrong. Like, that's what it sounds
The bigger
like.
issue is that it seems that to give power to the men, you guys seem to take away all the agency from a woman. You guys sit up here and you talk about, can a woman be bamboozled by a man? Like, and that's why she went. Like, Future has how many baby mamas?
13.
A lot.
Yeah, exactly. How many did he have before he met Sierra?
Probably 10.
Okay, all right. So there's no excuse. But y'all want to come up here and make excuses for her to be getting pregnant by Future, to be getting to quote unquote fall for Future's bullshit.
Hold on. What is this
simple as
we gave her?
You guys, it's not necessarily, I don't know if it was specifically her, but saying, can a woman be fooled by these men? And then you guys brought it up in the discussion regarding Sierra, if I'm not mistaken, regarding Sierra and Future. So it would be implied that you were also referring to her being fooled by Future.
Right, because he presented himself.
If you're getting fooled by a nigga with 10 baby mamas, then you're retarded.
Because he presented himself.
Exactly, that's the issue. Is that then you take away the agency, you take away. Women are just dumb; they can't figure out, and that's what Shadow was saying. Is that you got to be able to have discernment. If a woman can't have discernment to decide and to recognize that a man with 10 baby mamas shouldn't be trusted, then she's retarded. It's as simple as that.
No, that's not true.
Okay, and this is the point, and this is why I said exactly what I said. You guys try to say we're just giving men power as you take away all agency, and you have this the bigotry of low expectations, the same thing that a lot of these white liberals have for black people. You guys, the way that you talk is the same way it's the same concept, but for women. A woman getting pregnant by a nigga with 10 baby mamas is insane, and for you to say, well, she's not dumb, she just got fooled. Yeah, she's fucking stupid. That's how she got fooled. She's fucking stupid.
I mean, just because you say it louder and you put curse words on it doesn't make it true.
Objectively true. If you're getting pregnant by a nigga with 10 baby mamas and then you turn around and say, well, I didn't know he was going to do me like the other 10 niggas he did, then you're fucking stupid.
Hey, that's your opinion. Fine. That's your opinion, but that doesn't make her stupid. It's plenty of men. The issue is that there's plenty of men that change their life around. And they have a proven fact of changing their life around. And we can't negate that. And if that man lied to a woman, we cannot now blame the person that got lied to. You just can't.
You don't know that to be the case, though.
Regardless,
you don't know if she was just playing the game.
We don't know. We understand. But this is the premise that we have in the argument. Right, and
that's what you can't just sit the false narrative.
It's okay. We don't know. We wasn't behind no closed doors. We all understand that. There's no need to argue what happened behind closed doors because none of us was there besides those two people. So, but regardless, we using that as a overarching having a conversation about a man that has 10 baby mothers and how he can still lie to a woman. That's what the overarching conversation is. Not necessarily about Sierra and Future. Let's follow the conversation what we are having. All right. So now
That's what I'm talking about, though. Right there. What I'm saying is, right there where you stopped at when you say a guy who has all these baby mamas can still lie to the next woman. That's where the problem lies, right there. You understand what I'm saying? Because you automatically
Okay, all
make
right,
it
fine.
that he lied.
So hold on. So let me get this straight. So Cody, you saying once a man has multiple baby mothers, he's no good for women?
No, that's what you saying.
What the fuck is going on, Keon? Is that what I'm saying?
No, I don't think that's what you say particularly.
What the hell is going on?
But I don't.
I'm actually saying the opposite, Keon.
You said that the dude is automatically lying to the 9th or 10th woman. That's what you saying.
What I'm trying to get you to understand, the premise of the conversation me and AR is having, that Future presented himself as he wanted to be with Sierra and only her. That's the premise that we had.
Maybe it was probably true.
And so AR is saying that Sierra is stupid for believing somebody like Future. And any woman that sees a man like Future that has 10 baby mothers and believe anything he says after 10 baby mothers is a stupid woman, because ain't no man like that is trustworthy, is what AR is saying.
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
So Cody, give me an example.
Hold on.
It's crazy. Give me an example of a man with 10 mothers that's trustworthy. Give me the example. It's crazy. Give me the example, because I'll give you 5 that aren't.
Hold on, you get a chance to get your argument. So, Cody, now that you understand AR's premise, do you agree with AR's premise?
Yeah, I damn near agree with AR. If I got 10 baby mamas and 10 different children that I left in 10 different spots, 9 times out of 10, I'm trying to make you number 11.
Okay, so let's be clear. So AR and Cody saying after a man is like that, ain't no coming back. That man's just no good for women. Keon, why do they keep saying that I'm the one that is talking against men?
Hey, Cody been going on a roll about men for the last, I think, about 30 minutes, boy. But yeah, I got you. I feel what you're coming from.
This shit is crazy to me.
Yesterday, I'm just a realist. I understand that most niggas ain't shit. Y'all don't want to admit that. Y'all don't want to admit that.
Hey, hold on. So, hey, Keon, yesterday I said, hey, my black brothers, we can move towards 60% making 100,000. They fought me too, but I said, hell no, black man can't do that. This is what they arguing, but they always come here and say that I'm the one that's doing what, Keon, that I'm talking down on who?
Black men.
2 shows in a row. But anyway.
Well, hello, because I wanted to get in there on that part. The problem is it's a bad narrative. Future only had 2 kids when he met Sierra. He didn't have 10. So we almost take it.
But I'm just going off what was said on the panel. I don't know none of that business.
No, I got you. No, I'm bringing the point that I'm saying is they paint this narrative and say, "Oh, she made a bad decision because he had 10 kids." No, she when she met him, she had 2 kids, and one of those happened when he was really young. So she was like, "Hey, man, he was a child. He done grew out of that, and now she having faith that he moved on, but he was still being a degenerate." I think women can get fooled like that plenty of times.
But why is it y'all just making it out to be some women getting fooled? What if they both were just having fun and end up pregnant?
That's what I'm saying. That initial but if they got married, clearly they think it was beneficial.
Hold on. I'm gonna explain to you why. Because Sierra next man she married.
Because she was older.
Hold on. No. Hold on. So when we are having the conversation in context of using those characters, right? The reason why we saying she got fooled because her next man is her husband that she was with for the next 11 years.
No, that don't add up to that though. That don't equal that.
No, that's the context. So now don't add in no other women and about possibility.
I ain't adding in shit. I'm telling
because you're talking about because you're talking about a woman that is a fictional person that we have no idea who she is, where she from, and you just talking about this woman that we don't know who she is.
Y'all the one want to talk about this bitch. I'm saying regardless of who the person is, I don't care about Sierra. And what I'm saying is regardless of who the person is, big dog, if if I met somebody at 24 years old, 23 years old, and I got 2 children, and we meet and link up, and we just doing what we do. It's cool, it's fun. We see each other sporadically here and there every 3-4 months. It's cool. We having fun. She end up pregnant. It's not an obligation. I want to be with her. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all just making it out to be this, that, oh, he told her I want to be with you and we're going to be together. We don't know that part. That's the part that's being added.
No, we adding that partner because the next man she was with, she was married.
That don't mean nothing. She was older. And then the man that the next man that she was with was the type of man that was only gonna dabble if he was married.
We could tell by her actions.
No, the next man was a different whole, totally caliber, different man, Sharon. The next man was total opposite.
So what I'm trying to get you to understand, that next man, like, so it shows that she is looking for a relationship in a man.
I'm saying by this stage in her life, after she's done with the future stage, yes, we can say that. But
even when she was dealing with, she was always with one person at a time for a long period of time.
We don't know that, Sharon.
We do know that. We know she was with Bow Wow for a certain period of time.
We don't know that, Sharon, and we don't know that. What you saying?
So this is the problem that we keep having. You want to argue about if that's your argument, that we don't know this and we don't know that, then there's no need to ever have these conversations.
She was she was a child, Sharon. She was like 18, 17 years old. And you saying as if she wasn't engaging in indulging in none of the fun activities, big dog. You just saying as if she was just, hey, I want to be with him and him only. That's what you're saying.
Do you know that for a fact?
We don't know nothing what you saying for a fact.
So what is the argument then? You're not making an argument. You're just saying this is possible and that is possible. If your argument is that is possible, then I agree that is possible.
You the one arguing the possible, Sharon. I'm telling you to take that out of it.
That is possible, then I agree that is possible.
You the one arguing the possible.
So real quick, Sharon, because just real quick, Sharon, because what I'm thinking he's saying, which I kind of agree, is that you're making an absolute about how Sierra was tricked, bamboozled by Future, when you just admitted you don't know exactly what happened during that relationship. That's what I'm hearing you saying, and that's
right.
That's
what I can do is have some kind of detective understanding of the sequence of things. She was in long relationships. She was with this man for a long time. She had a baby. And then the next person she was with him for a long time, 11 years. It kind of goes towards her character.
And I would say what we can do, since we don't know them, what did he do after the relationship and what did she do after the relationship? He kind of continued down that path, and then she went into a different direction.
But they just tell me that he was who he was, and he was doing him, having fun, and then that tell me that when she met a totally different character of a man, which was Russell Wilson, who was celibate and all that shit, right? He wasn't even intending on engaging in no sex without being married, right?
That's perfect. That means that goes back to a woman multiply who you are. That goes back to our original conversation. Yeah, like a woman literally is responding to the man, if based off what you're saying.
Can we go? Wait a minute. Can we go off the flip side of this? Because if y'all gonna sit up here and say that she was bamboozled or tricked, can you not sit up here and say that if she married another nigga for the last 11 years, that she just chose the wrong nigga for the last 20-some years of her life? She just been choosing the wrong nigga. But finally, hold on, wait a minute. If finally, when she met the right nigga, she finally got that 11-year long marriage or however long marriage, and she's so happy now. She's been choosing. Can you just say she's been choosing the wrong nigga?
Well, she spoke on this. Sierra did spoke on this and said that she found out that he had another woman pregnant at the same time she was pregnant, and she had no knowledge of it.
Okay, so yes. So did she choose the wrong nigga? Is my question. That has nothing to do with it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's say she chose, even though I don't think men choose the women, but in your presentation, say he was the wrong man. Absolutely. He's the wrong man.
Well, wait, hold on. Hi, everybody. How's y'all doing? Hey, hi. I had to jump. So, I don't know. I just wanted to, Eda Man, you just said something, and I'm like, huh? Women definitely choose.
Thank you.
Women definitely choose. So, yeah, you don't just. It's not like women are in some type of, conveyance belt, and men just walk up and they just pick what they want, and the woman doesn't have a choice. So women do choose.
How they choose?
Huh?
How do they choose?
How do they choose? I don't know. It depends on the woman and what she's looking for. But she definitely has a choice in what man she decides she's going to be with. Now, whether that's a good choice or a bad one, that remains to be seen.
So if a woman see me on the street, she could choose me.
Yeah, of course she can.
No, absolutely she cannot.
How can she not?
Allowing. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Right.
How can she not?
And that's the real idea of what men think of women choosing is by allowing a man to be with her.
Yeah, that's choosing.
Okay,
that's definitely choosing.
That is not choosing.
Yeah.
How
is that not? Okay, so how does a woman not choose?
What you're describing is accepting, not choosing.
Except you can call it whatever. You're playing semantics. Rather
So there's no such thing as choosing signals?
Wait a minute. She just had 20 niggas in the past 2 days ask her to be in a relationship, and only one of them she actually be in a relationship with. Is that not choosing?
No, she is selected. No, choosing. Hold on.
Y'all trying to play semantics.
I can explain it to you. Hold on.
No, yeah, this is semantics right now. You're right. I don't know who said that word, but this is so and I rarely agree with men, but yeah. So if I'm agreeing, they sounding crazy right now. You're right.
So Kia, let me give you an example of the difference between choosing and accepting.
Is this a manosphere?
No, listen, I'm trying to tell you the difference.
Okay.
If I go to a car lot and choose which car that I want, I have the right of choice. But if I bring 3 cars to my daughter, she have to accept which car she want. She did not choose that car. She only had to accept her options. That's a difference.
Right, but then she's choosing out of one of those 3 cars. So again, it's still whether you're accepting or you want to call it accepting or you're still choosing to accept. So what are you talking? I don't understand why we're having this conversation over this word. It's the same damn thing. So what is the need for you men to be saying that no, I'm do the choosing and she just like what is I don't understand. So okay, she accepts. Okay, let's go with she accepts. No, let's go with she accepts. So then she chooses to accept.
Hold on.
Get them nigga verbal.
Hold on. Because
they playing with me right now.
Because the man is the one that's pursuing.
Okay. And she's choosing to allow him to pursue her. She can also choose not to allow him to pursue her. She can reject him or she can choose this man and allow him to
in business, if I make an offer and you accept it, that doesn't mean you chose.
Yes, it does. You chose to accept the offer. You chose to accept the offer.
It's
a circular conversation. So both parties is correct. It is what it is.
No, no. Y'all are definitely wrong. Y'all are definitely wrong. But yeah, let's move on.
So we wrong. Women are the one choosing, and men don't have a choice in the matter. Fine.
Wait.
Nobody said that.
Say anything.
Who said that? Cody. Who said that men don't choose? Who set that up here, Cody?
Man, this man just gonna paint his own narrative. That's why I try to stay in the chat and let him go with his shit, because I know he don't like me to disagree and make him sound wrong. But damn, Sharon, you go so far. This nigga reached so far, man.
Ain't it funny when
Sharon, now you just sounded crazy right there, because did nobody say that. Now you being KT to go. Now you being KT.
Gadget on.
You a Timu KT right now.
Hey, listen. I know ain't no woman chose me. I know that. I know I went after her.
Boy, if you don't get the hell up out of here.
I do like what you are presenting to me. Let's go ahead and make this happen after I gave them the scenario.
Honor chose you. I know Honor the big chooser. You can't tell me no different. Hey, you come here, little boy.
I ain't gonna lie,
Hey,
Cody.
that one right
Hey,
there.
Cody, anytime I walk down the street, I'll be chosen to be honest. You know?
Now they choosing you all of a sudden. Now they
What
choosing
did
you
the
all of a
man
sudden.
say? What did the man say? What did the man tell y'all in that movie? What's that movie? He said, "Your bitch chose me." What the man say? The man
Your
said
girl
it. He
chooses
told
you.
you. Your
Your girl
bitch
chooses
chose me.
We ain't talking about no pimping.
Man,
Well,
it's just
listen,
life. It's
she
just
told
life.
you.
It's life. It was. So you saying there's no such thing as choosing signals, Sharon?
All I'm saying, I ain't never not see it.
You just
To be honest,
always be
a
on
lot
some
of times
other
the woman
shit.
actually even makes the first move. You guys just don't recognize it as the first move.
That's what I'm saying. That's the choosing signal. The woman gonna let you know that it's okay to cross the
To approach
threshold.
her. Exactly.
Hey,
Yeah, what
listen.
we mean.
Also, all I'm saying is that I ain't never seen a non-choosing signal.
That's what I'm saying. Cause you bite on everything.
Sharon, you just don't know how to fish. That's what the problem is.
But
He
let's
thought
get
it
back.
was
Let's get back to conversation. Keon, what is your thoughts on the topics today? Which one you want to tackle the most?
Here, let me wait a minute. Wait. Men want standards for women. Yeah, that's BS. I don't think that nobody really has a standard. I think that people go off of what they first see, and then they allow whatever that first scene and let them do whatever they want. To be honest with you, I think that once a person actually finds what they want, that standard is removed. So that was a good one. I thought you was talking about, honestly, for me.
Standard is removed.
For sure, definitely. All that. Oh, I want this and I want that is removed once you find something that meets at least a requirement to the fullest. Like, let's say if you had millions of dollars, the rest of those standards is BS. You wouldn't care at all. All that 6 foot tall, light skin, dreads, whatever you like, you wouldn't care about that because he has so much of this other thing. You know.
I don't think the standards removed. I think the preferences could I think preferences is mainly people's wish list, but the standards is different.
Well, yeah, because standards could be moral, right? So yeah, preferences is probably a better word, but yeah, I think
Yeah,
all that's removed.
Yeah, I think the preferences be moving, but standards I don't think they move actually. And it's just been proven in these conversations that men do not have standards for women, and that's why I do not preach any standard for women. What I like is what I like. As simple
Well, no,
as
they
that.
got a standard. It's just so shallow. It's shallow as hell. Like
Whose standard is shallow?
So what's
men's.
so Keon, give us the standard because we haven't got one yet. Give us the standard for women.
Oh, you hear it all the time. Cook, clean, take care of the kids. That's basically
Those are not
men's standard for
standards.
women.
Those are not standards.
I mean, you can call it whatever you want, but that's what men is going to tell you that they want women to do. That's what they're going to tell you.
Okay, what's a standard? Define a
that-
standard. What's a standard? Define a standard so that he understands. Since you guys are saying those aren't standards, what is a standard then?
You think those are standards, AR?
I'm asking you. I don't know. What's a standard?
Uh-oh.
So now we got to go by exact definition. Okay,
No, we're going. What you consider a standard?
Well, you want to use
I love Sharon.
So what I'm trying to say, majority of men don't care if a woman is cooking and cleaning.
Okay, but are
Clearly.
standard? Okay, but are those standards?
So therefore, it's not a standard because most men are not actually chasing a woman that can cook and clean.
Okay, so is it a standard or is it just something that you don't think that most men look at or look for? Is it objectively a standard? In a vacuum, is that a standard?
No, it's not a standard.
Okay. So Keon, those aren't standards. He's not telling us
Wait,
what standard
is nurturing
means
a
for you to be able to
standard?
answer better.
I think it is.
Wait,
I don't know.
is nurturing a standard?
If he told us what a
No.
standard would be, then you would be able to answer better.
Yeah, because everybody got their own standard. I think a standard is just what you would like from your partner. It's just that simple. Like, well, this is what I'm going to expect from you while we're in this relationship. And a lot of men expect you to cook, clean, and take care of the kids. That's the three things that a lot of men generally want you to do.
I got you. So what is the initial standard for getting into a relationship, Keon?
The initial standard?
Yeah.
This is crazy to me.
I think it's the same thing.
Attraction.
Okay, now we're being honest.
Now we're being honest.
Okay, so attraction. What we tell you is no standards because
That
attraction.
you said initial standard though. That's not the total standard. That's
Yeah,
not
you
the
put a whole
end all
word in
be
front of
all.
there to confuse it. You
No.
confusing
I'm,
it.
I'm trying
And
to.
So your initial standard to go engage in a conversation with somebody would be attraction too. You're
So
not gonna
standard.
just talk to
Hold
the
on.
bum on the corner.
Hold on, please, because this is ridiculous. Do men
It is
actually require for the woman to cook and clean? Do we see that actually
No,
happening in
but
real
it's a
life?
majority. A majority of men do seek that. Stop,
Okay, hold
including
on.
you.
Hold
No,
on.
that's
Including
not a
you.
standard.
Hold on. Stop moving it. I don't give a fuck about your wish list. Is that something that is constantly happening with
my
men are
wish list is
choosing?
my standard, Sharon.
No,
You
it's
should give a
My
fuck because
wish
that's
list
the
is
whole
my
point.
standard, goofy ass
That's
boy.
the whole point. My wish list for my
please.
woman is my standard.
Okay, can you guys please let them talk?
This crazy.
So a woman that wants 6 figures, y'all saying that's her standard?
Yes.
Then
That's
y'all are
crazy.
No.
That is
How the
crazy.
fuck is that not a standard?
because
Hold on.
because she is not choosing that. She is choosing the everyday average man.
Yeah, because that's her brother.
Wait,
that's not her choice.
But
If she had the actual choice to get with the millionaire, she would. What are you talking about?
But that
Just because
means
that's not what
that's
she has
not a
available.
standard though. That's not because if that was a standard, that would
Oh
mean
my
she wouldn't
god.
go below it.
Below
Oh, but
it.
wait.
That's the
Oh, but
go.
wait.
That's the
Not
go.
true.
There
Oh,
we
but
go.
wait. Let me interject. Did you hear that Sharon just said she's choosing
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
the
Oh
average
yeah, but
everyday
he
man?
can't
Did
get
you just hear
around
that
that
shit?
though.
Did you
He
just
can't
hear
get
that shit?
around that.
I heard it.
He can't get
Verbal,
around
guys,
that.
it's okay that you chose me. I appreciate that you chose
Look,
me,
not
baby.
real, but choosing.
I did choose you, but you chose someone else before me. So what can I do?
Damn, man.
You
Now I
mad us?
get
You
it.
missed the boat, bruh.
I
Hurting
get it
heart.
now. I get it now.
This
I
about to
appreciate
get,
it.
Anya
HBK.
about to make that. Anya about to cut this show short.
All right, it's time for y'all to go. I'll see y'all later.
Right, she is. And
Yeah,
AR, you be quiet
everybody's
because
gonna
your
get
woman
fired.
about to cut it short for you too in a minute. Don't
Damn.
let me get on you.
She ain't home yet.
Oh, okay. So what your number is? What your number is,
Nah,
AR?
we don't play like that.
No,
I do.
That's all I'm saying is if it's
I-
a standard, you don't go
no,
below.
that's not
yeah.
true.
But that's not the
True.
well, okay. So first of all, that's your example, which is a goofy example because that's not what the standard I
So
say
you,
that men go by. I
Okay,
never
so
said nobody cares
so
about
you go
millionaires.
below your
All I
standard.
said was that the standard. Hold on, wait a minute, because I wait a minute. I let you come on, Sharon. I let
No,
wait a
because no, hold on. So what we're gonna do now is
okay.
we're gonna have to define the word, right? Because y'all not going by my definition, and y'all clearly not defining
And
it,
you're
right?
not
So
going by
my
mine.
idea, so we're gonna try to come
Yeah,
to
he don't got a
together.
point.
I define the standard as something people are accepting normally in their life, accepting, not talking,
Wait, and now
accepting.
what does standard actually mean?
So you say it's based off of reality? I disagree. I think that there
Okay,
we
so
have
I can give you
multiple
the
No, wait a minute,
hold on,
Sharon. Can I please
hold on.
just
Do you agree?
talk? Oh my
You
goodness,
cannot.
brother.
Two people are talking. Two people are talking. So go ahead, Keon, and establish. Do you agree with that part first? The reality.
What I'm saying is that no, because we have multiple conversations of what we expect, rather if it's reality or not. There's something that we want. There's something that you want to have in a relationship ultimately. And if that's not what you have, then you're probably going to have bumps in the road because this is not ultimately what you want. So yes, I feel like what you talk about and what you want in life is your standard because you're not going to be happy unless you really get well, you could, but you're not going to be happy unless you really get that. So no, I mean I don't base it just off of just reality.
Okay,
No,
so by definition, standard is established norm. Do we agree with that?
no, I don't.
That's the actual
I don't.
definition.
I just said I
That's the
don't.
actual definition,
Who's
though.
that there, Keon?
Yeah, that's the actual definition. Established norm, requirement, or model used as a basis for comparison, judgment, or measurement, often set by authority or general consent to ensure quality, safety, or consistency.
Well, you know that math in real life and math and science got two definitions. So I think that's
That's
just
fine.
standard in when it comes to a business.
Right,
But
but I'm trying
standard
to
in a
get a
relationship is way different. I mean, I just think it's two different
all right,
things.
so establishing a norm. So establishing a norm. Are we establishing a norm that men and women are choosing every average everyday people? Is that a established norm? Yes or no?
Sure, Sharon. Since you don't want nobody to talk, we'll just go by what you want to say.
Well, what does the word settling mean then? Since we're gonna use
my
actual
God.
words.
Oh,
No.
I
You're not
like-
gonna duck that.
Hold on. I'm talking about something. Why you asking me about something else? While we talk,
Because
we
you're trying to
having a
pigeonhole.
conversation. We are literally trying to establish what standard is, and then now you ask me about a different word. That's crazy. So if we are talking about establishing something normal, we got to establish what people are actually doing. That is the standard. What people are doing. That's the standard.
Wait, what people are doing or
Sure,
what people
bro.
are recommending?
I hate how y'all try to redefine stuff just because you got into an argument with another motherfucker and now you got to make up this other BS just so you can win. Like, I can't stand this stuff. We know what a standard is. We've been talking about standards. Stop trying to
Obviously,
muddy
you
the
don't.
waters just so you can make
You
it
don't.
like this is ridiculous, bro. You know what a
But you
you know your
argue with the
standard is what
definition,
you
though.
want. I'm not arguing with I'm arguing with the fact that you think that definition applies to relationships. That's goofy.
But that's not what he asked. He asked you,
That
did you agree with the
definition of a
definition?
standard has to do with actual organizations, businesses, and people that are coming together. That has nothing to do with relationships. We're talking about relationships.
I gave a argument for we could have a baseline for what standard is. You don't like it? Fine. What is your definition of a standard?
I've already told you, Sharon. You're going
You
in
did
circles.
not. I'm asking you now. Go ahead.
I definitely did. I definitely did.
Go ahead.
Hey, tell me what it is, though, Keon. Let me hear what yours
A
is.
standard is something that you want. Period. Dot. My wish list is my standard. A man saying that he wants a woman to cook, clean, and take care of the kids is a standard. You've been going on to these $1 million examples and all this other ridiculous stuff that has nothing to do with just the simple fact that I said that a man would want a woman to cook, clean, and to take care of the kids. And I've also said it was shallow because I don't believe that that's the only thing she should do. But that is mainly, if you ask most men, that's what their standards is. And you've been going on this rant for the last 20 minutes trying to debunk that for whatever
Let me ask
reason.
you something, Keon. One question, Sharon. One question.
Hold on. I want to go around the panel. Shadow, do you believe a standard is just a want?
No, I believe yes, actually, yes, I do. I believe a standard is your one. Yes. Don't pigeonhole me, bro.
So a standard is just a want.
No, your desire. I wouldn't even call it a want. Well, yeah, want, desire, same. Yeah, yes.
This is so difficult. I don't understand.
Hey, quit spazzing out. Yes.
Keon, hold on. Keon just he established what his definition of standard is. A standard is a want. Do you agree?
I agree with his definition.
No, Shadow?
Yes.
God damn.
Yes, Sharon.
AR, do you agree with Keon's definition of standard that is just a want?
I kind of on the fence, but I'll just go with it. I'm kind of on the fence though.
That's a yes.
I didn't say just the want, by the way. You're doing that again, Sharon. I didn't say just the want.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Like he act like we not here. Like we didn't hear him.
No, you act like that. I can't hear you. That's the problem. Y'all never just say what I say. You always reword it in some way. Just like how you said, what'd you say? Initial what? You said an initial standard? What the hell that got to do with anything I said?
Okay, hold on. I don't want to go too far backwards. Okay, so
yeah, you're right.
Let me
AR is on the fence, fine.
Because I'm a little confused about where we're at. I don't know what happened.
Real quick.
I feel like
we're talking about what do you think a standard is, brother?
Conversation about standards, and we're trying to define it now, so this way we know what we're talking about, so we can understand the premise, so we can actually have a conversation about it, and we just need a premise so we could know each other's position. That is what I'm trying to establish. Position instead of just saying words. And Keon has a definition, I have a definition. Then we just talking in circles, but we could get a position. And then now we could have a conversation. I don't know why y'all.
Hey, can we use the word requirement?
Oh my God, my and Deja. You already agreed, Shadow. My and Deja with the four.
Nigga, use the word requirement then.
Oh my God.
Fuck. Like, stop trying to gaslight people and have a fucking conversation, bro.
You don't know the definition of gaslight.
I actually do. It's when you intentionally manipulate in order to change somebody's perception of fact. That's what gaslighting is. You really want to play this dumbass game today, Sharon? Let's do it.
Remember this.
Change your perspective. I'm trying to establish something. Mont and Deja,
God
$4.99. You read it.
I got you. A preference is something you want. A standard is something you almost demand. I agree. Agree.
So now
So,
you
well,
agree with
Like
that?
a requirement. Wait,
let
you
me
know
say
what that
something real
word that
quick.
sounds like? Requirement.
Hold on.
No
Y'all
shit.
cannot agree. Hold on. Y'all can agree with what he just said and then
Yeah,
agree
you
with
can't.
what Keon said. Those are two different things.
How?
Can I
Explain.
finish what I? All right,
Let
man.
me,
I thought you was gonna ask everybody first to give
No,
it
I
a
was
thing.
trying
am
to,
I up?
but for some reason, this question is. I can't believe this question is so triggering.
I don't. Can I
Verbal
finish?
assassin.
All
Do
right.
you agree
Nah, I
with
can't finish. All
Keon?
right.
He just gonna skip me off. He said, "I
Yes,
know
I
you don't
will.
agree with that
Hold
bullshit."
on.
He
you know,
didn't
you,
skip
Verbal
you. He just
assassin.
took who he wanted next in line. What makes you think you're supposed to go before me?
Uh-oh.
That's
Shut
right.
your
So,
ass up.
verbal assassin.
They
Do
always
Check
you
want. They
yourself.
agree?
always want control. They always want control, man.
Hold on, y'all. So, verbal assassin. Do you agree with Keon's definition that a standard is a want?
No.
Okay. Out the mud, Cody. Do you agree with Keon's idea of standard is just a want?
no.
No. And Eda Man, do you agree on standards is a want?
Hell no. That's
All
a
right.
preference.
Mont and Deja, the military has standards. If you don't reach them, you don't get in. The military doesn't want anything, they require it.
Oh
Exactly.
my God.
Can
Same
I say
thing.
something,
If you
Sharon?
want it, you will require. Like what? Y'all
Can
playing
I say something,
semantics. I ain't
Sharon?
got time for y'all. Y'all
No.
play. Y'all
Hey,
play these
Keon.
word games and shit. I'm not a rapper. I'm not a poet, so I don't do this. If this is the same thing, I
Wait, what
apply
do you do?
everything together in a line. It's a linear, always focused. When I think it's
You
nothing
sound
major. Y'all
autistic.
trying to go all
So the
through these
thing
different
is
lines and shit.
that
The same. If you
no,
want it, you will require it. You would
no, no,
demand
no,
it.
no, no,
It's
no,
the
no.
same thing. This is
No, 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 no,
this
no,
is
no,
getting
no,
a
no,
little
no,
bit
no.
remedial
No,
at this
no,
point.
no, no, no. It's not the same. It's not the
Okay,
same.
sure,
Because you can
whatever.
want something. No, it's not whatever. I'm gonna try to explain it. Okay. So you can want something, not get it, and accept something else because it's just a want, right? So I might want a mansion,
But you
but
still want
I'm
what you
going to
require. You
actually
still
I
it still works hand in hand. You want
no,
what
it
you
doesn't.
require.
Can I
If
finish?
you
Can I
require it, then
finish?
you
Can I
don't
finish?
require
Can
something
I
you
finish?
don't want.
Get
Can I
him, Verbal.
finish?
What are we
Get him,
talking
Can I
about?
Verbal.
Like you don't
finish?
make no sense. No, because you don't
Can
make no
I
damn
fucking
sense.
finish?
All
You
right, no,
real
you don't make no
emotional
damn
fool.
sense.
Calm
Shut
yourself
up.
down and learn some emotional regulation.
I'm
Okay?
good on that.
Let me finish. You've been
I don't
talking
even
a
know how to
lot.
spell that. I'm
Hold on,
cool.
let me try to set it up. So,
Exactly. And you don't understand the difference between a requirement and a want.
let her
Sure
finish
I
her
do.
full statement, and you be the first one to be able to respond, Keon. Go ahead, Verb.
If someone says they have standards, those are requirements for entry. Okay? Those are baseline. It's not, then you go to desires or wants, the extras that you will want to add in to what your baseline standard is. So a standard is not just a want. It's it denotes a firm requirement. It's firm. It's firmer than just a want. We want all kinds of things. That doesn't mean we're going to get them, and doesn't mean that we're not going to accept something outside of what it is we actually want. Okay?
Perfect.
So you can have a want and then somebody comes close to it, but not exactly it, and then you say, "Okay, I'll take that. It's close enough." A standard, you coming with that or you're not getting nothing.
Perfect.
Okay,
Put
can I?
Go ahead,
All right.
Keon. No, I
Okay,
want Keon
I
to
just
be the
got one
first.
question. Do you ever require something that you don't want? Do you ever require something? Do you ever demand something? Do you ever ask for something that you don't like, don't want,
I can
don't want?
answer the question, but
Go ahead.
okay, but you're not going to stop me when I
I'm not.
answer what
I'm
you're
not. Go
saying
ahead.
right now,
Yes, ma'am.
because
You're
you're going to let
absolutely right.
me
She said keep
explain
your
why
mouth
I'm going to
shut,
answer it
boy.
that way,
That's
right?
crazy.
I
So,
don't
That's
even know
not
why
talking to
you
you
okay,
like
assuming.
that, Keon.
so
That's
here's
crazy.
this is a silly question, first of all, because it's not going to be a standard if you don't want it. That's dumb,
My
right?
whole point.
But that
That's my
doesn't
whole
make
point.
it a, when you say a requirement, that means you have to have it. If you say you want something, that means that you just want it, but you don't have to have it. Okay? So
That's
that's
your
the difference.
definition.
Of course, it's like this. All apples are fruit, but not all fruits are apples. Okay?
Yeah, I think
Like,
that.
do you ever? Okay, can you just
Hello.
answer my? Wait a minute. Can you just
She
answer? Because
answered
she
your
didn't.
question.
No, I don't care. Edom, man, you're not even part of it. It's a yes or no. Have you ever required, demanded
Yes.
something that you do not want?
I
Yes, I
already
have.
answered the
Yes.
question
Edom, man,
and
you have like
explained it
what?
to you.
Okay, okay, verbal. You're out of here. Edom, man, what? What specifically have you? What specific? No,
Oh,
wait a
I'm
minute.
out of
Edom,
here,
man.
y'all.
Edom,
I'm out
okay,
of here,
wait a
y'all.
minute. Edom, man, you said that you have required something that you don't want. What in particular?
I require you to shut up.
But you
Yeah, I
want
saw
me to
that
shut up. But you want me to shut up, though.
I don't want you to shut up. I want you to have freedom of
You want me
speech.
to keep talking. So, is there anything else? Because I don't think that's a good example.
So
Anything else?
hold on.
So let me say
So the
something real
point. Hold
quick.
on. Go ahead, Cody.
Oh,
Hey,
all right.
T Young,
Yes, sir.
could you see? Oh, hey, baby, hold on real quick.
He said, Cody said he's
Yeah,
passing it off.
no. So this
Eat
is
man.
the
Nobody
thing. I got you. The point that I'm making is a dream and plan, right? We can say that my plan include my dream. Like we can say it goes one way and not the other, right? And that's what we telling you is that yes, you can say, hey, quote unquote, my wants are inside of my standards, but my standards are not inside of my wants all the
I would
time.
agree with that. I would agree with that.
Okay,
I agree with that.
if you agree with that, I think we can move forward.
Yeah, because all I'm saying is that they both intertwine with each other. At the end of the day, if
don't.
America asks you to be this height, this amount, not be bow-legged, all that type of stuff for them to be in the army, that's something that they want. They want you because you're not these things. So that's still a want. If you say that's
No,
a
hold on.
requirement or whatever, it's still a want. This is what they
Hold on.
want for their army to be. Go ahead.
Hold on. Let me show you the difference in the army. They want very intelligent people. They requires a minimum level. It's two
It's still
different
a
things.
want. No, it's still a want.
No,
You're playing games. Y'all gotta
Bro,
stop
I
playing
don't
these
understand
word
why we're
games,
still
bro.
on this, man. This is why Edom man
Okay,
shouldn't
so
have
what
been
do
able to
you
talk
want to?
instead
Okay,
of
Now,
me.
yes,
hold on,
yes, brother.
before,
We
hold
go
on,
ahead, go ahead.
hold on, because I don't know how people's first language is, and they don't understand their own language. My endanger with the 999, I can want an Asian woman and not actually want a black woman, but my standard is to marry black and make black babies because my family may have a standard. This is a way to require way you don't want.
Oh,
What you doing?
That sounds miserable for the black woman. Like, please
It
just go
does.
get an Asian
Yeah, that
woman
was a
and just
terrible
No,
forget
but
about
offense.
she
it.
just heard
hold
a
on,
black
hold
woman
on,
and
Yeah, it
got
was
mad.
horrible. It
hold
was
on,
There's
hold
another
horrible.
on,
super chat.
hold
There's
on,
another
hold
super
on,
chat.
hold on. It was about the overarching point of how he was comparing that you could want something, right? But your standard requires you to marry a black woman because that's what your family standard is, and you can't go
But that's your
against
family standard.
it.
That's not even your standard. That's your
Right,
family
but that's
standard.
it's just the
Yeah.
overarching point. He's not
I think we
actually
understand it. We understand what he said. We just don't like it.
example. We don't have to pick apart about the age woman and the black and all that. That's not his point.
Okay, well, whatever, Sharon.
That's what she here for.
Hey, Sharon, there was another super chat. Sharon, there was another one. Sir?
I don't think there was. So before Edom man get on here, so
Hey, I
everybody
still
get a
got a
chance to
bullet
talk.
shoot AR. I still got a bullet shoot AR. I'm done with him right now.
All right, hold on.
This
Shout out
person
to
that came to
Titan
defend
Wild.
him.
Verbal, can you settle for under a requirement? Verbal,
No.
No. She said no. Answer Joe ass.
Hey, can I
So
say
what
this
is
real
your
quick?
requirement? What are y'all requirements? What's
Hold
the
on.
Hey,
So
T
go ahead.
Young.
Go ahead.
My bad.
It
My bad.
was on AR. AR was trying.
It was
she
on
trying
Cody,
to-
man.
Go ahead, AR.
It was on Cody.
Not good. You finally get a chance to talk.
Nah, it's all good, man.
What happened? You don't want to talk no more?
I don't even know what I was gonna say.
Okay, go ahead, Cody.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do y'all think about like, with the want? I think the want is more like a goal that like you want that you trying to like strive toward or would like to have, but a requirement would be like this or nothing.
Right.
You know,
For example, this is the thing that Keon is missing. I want a new guy. I want Cody to work on my house, but he has to require he has to have, I need him to have certain requirements for me to hire him. That is the difference between one and a standard.
What I believe you're missing is that I feel like it goes one and the same, because I'm not missing that you're saying that at all. What I'm saying is that it still goes one and the same. What you're arguing is that it's a more urgent matter when you have a requirement. It's more important. This is more important. This is what I'm not going to deal with. But what I'm saying is that rather you're not going to deal with it or not, it's still a want. It's still something that you want. Like that's all I'm saying. It goes hand in hand. You're trying to play word games, and then to me, that's not. It's just, how can you argue against that? Your requirement is something that you ultimately want. Yes, it's probably to a higher extent, but it's still something that you want. That's all I was saying.
Right, but the problem is that a requirement is a need.
But the fact that it's a higher extent it eliminates the want, big dog.
Correct.
False. How?
No, that's real.
Like, so for example, I want to be in a relationship. However, I have a standard that it has to be a woman.
Okay, so my son just got kidnapped. I want to get him back still. It's still a high requirement to get him back, but I would say I want to get my son back.
Yeah, but
it's a requirement to get my son back. I want to get it's the same thing.
The requirement would be whatever the ticket is they telling you need to come up with to get them.
Right.
If I need $250,000 for your son, your requirement is to go get that $250,000 or this little bastard gone.
Right. That's the requirement. That's the
R.I.P. Rich Porter's nephew or whoever that was.
This is
goddamn. Go ahead, AR.
Nah, you ain't slick.
What you mean?
I don't know what I was saying. What was this about again?
He's AR's been bored for the last 20 minutes.
We trying to establish a clear definition of standard. And
let's just move past. Like, come on. Like, what's the point? What's the point?
Because the point is that
what was the original? What was the original?
That, the original conversation is that people want things and they verbalize those things and they try to act like that's the standard, and it's not, because they don't choose on those things at all. So like they want a virgin, right? But they would choose. So it's not a requirement that a woman is a virgin. They want one, but it's not a requirement. It's not a standard.
See, and I knew that's why you see. This is the weird shit. That's why I can't talk to you, Sharon, because you have all these old other arguments that you made, and that's why you want Shadow to be able to use
his bullet or not, man.
That's why you make these arguments.
Does he want Shadow to be able to use his bullet or not?
I don't know.
Damn
it, Dang, I'm over here trying to talk.
Just like the taste out of your mouth. I'd like to see it.
God damn, they don't want to. I don't know. I was trying to do it for like 10 minutes.
I think he knew it. That's why he said, "Let me talk."
Locked up everything.
That's what I'm saying, Shadow. I was trying to set it up, and he won't let me. He won't let me be great. Let me be great, Keon.
Damn.
Who got dropped off? Who got dropped off?
They are.
Oh, why y'all do that? What did he do? I wasn't paying attention.
Oh man. But I definitely believe, Keon, so we can get back to the conversation. I just believe it is a big difference between a standard and a want.
All right, I could see, because I feel like a lot of people getting, you know what I mean.
Okay, can I say something real quick?
Yes, sir. Good day. Welcome to the show. Cool nerd. Good day, sir. What's your thoughts?
I know. I gotta go really quick. I just want to say a standard is typically outside of you, so it typically comes from an external source, while a want is typically internal. So you're like, oh, I want to do this, but the standard is a requirement. It comes from something outside of yourself.
Yeah,
right, like for a straight man, his requirement for his partner is required to be a woman.
So give me an example, if that's the case, of something that you require that you don't want. If it's just that simple,
okay.
Why can't y'all answer that question?
But Keon, you know that you want a requirement. Come on, that's just common sense, big dog. But
that's common sense. What are we talking about?
But the thing is, though, a requirement eliminates the want. Once you have
Right.
something that's
No,
required,
a requirement amplifies it. It amplifies the
No,
want. It makes it
No,
even more important. Yes, it
I
does.
get. We're we're gonna
that's
let
that.
Kunert attend because he don't got much time. Go ahead, Kunert.
So here's the example, right? Sharon, you build buildings, right?
Correct.
In some cases, certain buildings require certain types of
Mm,
materials. You may not want
mm.
to because it's way expensive to do it, but you have to get it because in order for that building to exist and pass certification, you have to get that material, correct?
Oh, you man, what y'all keep going into examples that has nothing to do with relationships. You're talking
I
about
can
as
No,
give
something.
you.
You're talking
I can
about a
give you one.
job.
I can give
That's
you
a
one with. I
job,
can give you
bro.
one with relationships. I can give you one with relationships. Like since you don't like the fact that that if you're a straight man that you require a woman, right? You don't. I don't want a woman. I require it to be a woman, right? That is a standard that I
I think it's
date
the same thing.
women.
but it's also
It's the
It's
same
not.
thing.
religious
No, so
requirement.
I
hold
think
on.
it's
So
the
It's
this is
same.
also
what
it's, al-
Kuda was saying.
it's
No,
also
it was given to me since birth. It's
Okay.
not something that this is just what is in me. This is
it's also
a this is
There's also
standard.
religious requirements. There's also religious requirements, right?
So you
So you might
so
be in a
you've
certain
been
you might be
wanting
in a
to
certain
you've
religion.
been wanting to have
Hold up,
sex
hold
with
up, hold
women
up.
since a baby. Is that what you're saying,
So
Sharon?
hold up,
As a
hold up, hold up.
baby, you wanted to have sex with women
You
No,
might, you might, you might,
since
you
I
might say,
understood what sex is.
since you
yeah,
under. So as a baby, you wasn't having sex with women.
your
I
religion
thought it
might
was
say you
required of you since
and you
birth. You
want
just
something
said it
else.
was required of you since birth, brother. That's so. What do you
Right,
mean?
because since I can remember, I only wanted to date a woman. I ain't never had the idea that a man could possibly be my mate.
Oh, so you wasn't coming out the womb just kicking it with the girls and stuff. Is that what you're saying?
I'm confused about you. Confused about what I'm saying, or
I no, I'm just wondering because you said out you were required.
You know,
You're saying you're required to be with a woman since birth. That's what you said. So I'm just wondering, like,
yes.
so you were born as a baby, just popping it. That's I'm just saying. I'm wondering because that's what it sounds like to me. If you were required since birth, I don't think you're required since birth to be with anybody. I think you learn over time. You learn
No,
to be with a woman. You learn to be with a man. It's just that's what I think. Because
So you saying that? So you saying a baby at birth can learn to be with a man naturally
that's no.
without the child being molested?
No, you're fishing like a motherfucker. What I said was is that over
all right,
time you
all right.
can
That's a bad
learn to
example,
be
bro.
with a woman. That's how you grow up to be. What you're saying is that you was required from birth. So you're saying that as
Yes.
a baby you came
Yes.
out the womb just popping it.
Yeah,
That's
see,
what
Ron,
you're
that was a
saying,
bad,
and I don't
that was
believe
a
that.
bad example, Ron. Yeah, here's an example
It's
of a
not a bad
requirement in a
example,
relationship.
no, because hold on. Hold on. I need to pause this out because this is crazy to me, Cody.
man, hey.
That's
No, but
crazy
hold on,
to me.
I think he's saying
hold on.
like it's his biological
Let me just clear
imperative
that.
to want to be with women. I don't
Yeah,
think he's
Right.
saying like he was born hunching on women legs and shit or feeling on
but
his
look,
mama friend titties and shit. I don't think
Right.
that's what he's saying, big dog.
I'm gonna
Right.
give you a clear example. I'm gonna give you a clear example, right?
That's crazy.
You want the woman down the street, but she's hood, and your family requires you to get somebody from a certain type of family.
That's what I'm saying. So is gay
That's a
people
good one.
born gay? So do you think that gay people are born gay then?
Absolutely, it's somebody that was born gay.
Goofball,
Sometimes.
goofball. That's goofball shit. That's what I'm saying. That's what you're not born anything. You're not born straight. You're not born gay. You're not born happy. You're not born sad. You're not born anything. A baby don't know how to do nothing. They don't even know how to talk. So how can you say you're born anything? You learn how
Because
to
they don't
do
have
this
nothing
over
to do.
time.
Hold on, because they don't have nothing. Hold on, they don't have. You misunderstanding what it means when we say born that way, meaning that you didn't have to get molested or anything for you to choose the type of person you attracted to.
No, I don't think that exists. I still think that you
What because
learned that
what
it
you
was
saying?
outside
Because what you're
sources.
saying about born that way, you're saying that they coming out the womb one to have relations. I'm not saying that a little baby wants to have sex.
But that's
What
what
I'm saying
born
is
that way
that
means, though.
what I'm saying, a human being does not have to get molested and choose what it chooses.
Look, I'm not even going down that route. All I'm saying is that people are not born anything. You're not born with characteristics. The only thing you're
Yes, you
born
are.
with is probably your skin color. That's the only thing you're born with. Other than that, you're
No,
not
that's
born.
not true.
How are you
Are
born
you
with
born male or
characteristics?
female?
Yeah, gender. There you go. And gender. You're born with gender. But other
All
than
right.
that, what characteristics are you born with? I
You're
I
born
don't
with
believe
plenty
that.
of characteristics. I don't know. What you mean?
I disagree. I disagree for sure.
You could tell.
You think you're born with personality?
No, I think you learn
Wow.
that. That's something you learn.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
How? So what personality do you get from a baby, from a fetus, from somebody who just came out the womb? What personality do you get?
Hey, have you ever had
Crying.
kids?
I know my son.
Yes, I have
personality the day he was
kids.
born.
That's why I'm so
Okay,
confused on what you're talking about.
Right. So you were present when all your kids were born, right?
Yes. Like,
I'm asking for a particular reason. Because
okay, then
when my
just make
daughter
your
was
statement.
born as a very bubbly baby. My son came out crying for 5 days. My youngest son still hasn't cried.
Crying, and I don't think crying is a characteristic. It's just a reaction. I mean, if you probably cry if you get shot. That's not a characteristic. That's a reaction. I
But
mean,
you're not talking about getting shot.
I didn't say he was. What the fuck? Oh
All
my
right, so
God.
let's have a conversation to what we're talking about. So yes, you can absolutely see characteristics in a baby.
Sure.
You could see if that
Absolutely.
baby is, you could kind of see if the baby's stupid or not. To be honest, some people look
Sure.
at that and be like, damn.
This baby gonna be slow as hell.
All right, come
Go,
on, man.
go pad
I
the
think
room.
I
Go
think y'all
pad
over
the room.
exaggerating some words because just like how parents be like when a baby be like yeah, bitch," and they do that, they be like, oh, he spoke. He didn't speak, he was just mumbling. You know what I mean? I think y'all kind of over exaggerating the characteristics a little bit. If he just claps his hand, that means he's a happy baby. No, bro, we're talking about like developed characteristics, not just little signs of like, no, bro. I think y'all I
Hey,
don't know.
I mean that's your opinion, but I think baby's absolutely born with
So at what
personality.
age do you
Do you
think?
think so
At
okay,
what
then
age
let's
do
go
you
back.
think
Go
people
ahead.
start to become like the
All right, so
oddball
but anyway,
or
but we could just I think Keon he likes to deal in the nuances instead of the actual word, and that's fine as well, right? So as long as a standard is somewhat of a want because you're gonna chase your standard, and a want is just a want. He's gonna always have that out for him for some reason, and we just gotta accept that. It is what it is.
Hey, Sharon, quick question.
You don't gotta define
Do
it.
you think most men reach most women's standards?
No, then that's why a lot of men is having issues.
Hold up, whoa. Hold up. Let me go with it. So you said no. So do you believe that most women are settling for under their standards
No,
with men who don't reach their standards?
no, not anymore.
Okay, then how are so many women ended up with men that don't reach their standards?
I don't think that is a bunch of women dealing with men that don't reach their standards. This is why women and men are not dating now. Women are
Well,
not
let's look.
choosing.
Well, let's look at the micro then.
Let me
What
go
about
back to what Bird was saying, right? Women are not choosing men. That's why
But
so
I
many
mean, we
men
can
gotta
still
go
see
on.
bad relationships today, right? We still see relationships with people. We can still see relationships where people are dating people who don't really reach their standard because they end those relationships fairly fast.
So there is a thing called lowering your standards. And that just depends on how desperately you want to be in a relationship with someone. So people do lower their standards.
Right, and they typically call that settling, right?
Yes, it is.
That's
And
all I
people
was
do it all
asking.
the time.
Yeah,
The
but
majority
anything,
of the
Right.
truth is the majority of the relationships that actually exist, the majority of them, not all of them, people are settled. They're settling.
you have to settle. That's a requirement for a relationship.
So would you say the standard for relationships are settling there? Is you have to be able to settle.
Not in the sense that you are trying to talk towards.
Whoa, why are you talking about what I'm trying to talk about? I didn't imply nothing like that.
Because you're trying to use settling in a wrong context.
Well, then I'm confused. What context do you think I'm trying to use it in?
You are trying to say you are going towards people are lowering their standards, and that's how people are in relationships. So, for example, I'm guessing you saying that your wife lowered her standard to be with you. And I'm telling you that my wife didn't.
I don't know
lower
why
her
you have to take a shot at me.
because
I'm in a happy marriage.
Hey,
but I think I'm an
How do
exception.
you know your wife didn't lower her standards a little bit?
Hey.
You don't. I think that everybody lowers their standards a little bit
Bro, you is
because
not Chris Brown.
All right. So I just want to
I
quickly.
don't know.
It's not meant to be really a murky meeting. I just want to quickly discuss how we're gonna go about this closeout for the failure review board. So I know we had I know you have some slides that are going
He needs to be on
into
mute.
the
He needs to be on mute.
Yeah, he's not
the
talking to us. All right. So I thought it sounded like he was talking to us though.
Yeah, was he dying?
I was like,
Hey, I
what's
thought he was
going
talking
on?
to us too.
But I ain't know. I know you don't want us in his business though. For
Yeah,
sure.
I don't think he wanted to. I don't think he wants to fuck that meeting. Yeah.
So I'm like, shit.
But no. So I think majority.
I actually do believe my wife lowers some of her standards in certain
There you go.
situations
There
to
you
accept me, and because I also believe standards aren't what y'all are saying they are. They're not requirements. Because most people lower quote unquote their standards, i.e., as Lord said, their wants to get what they actually are trying to aim for. Because you may not fit one standard, but you can fit other standards.
No, I think a lot of people lower their standards because they don't even meet their own standards, and that's why they lower them. That's why they settle because you're not even at the level that you think that your standards should be. You're almost delusional at this point.
Well, so if you set your standards too high and you lowered them, you really ain't lowered them, goddamn.
That's a fact.
But hold on,
You never
even
met him,
that's
I
still
guess.
saying settle.
Hold on. I want y'all to really recognize what he said, right? And that's what I was trying to tell. But Cody was able to express it way better than I could. If you lower your standard, then that was always your standard.
So wait,
hold up. No, Sharon. Hey, Cody.
Man, because you said I want
you just hit
Beyonce and knowing
bars.
you can't get a big dog, you can't make that your standard.
No, big dog, I
And then
understand what
say,
you're
oh,
saying,
I
bro.
came down and got a regular girl and she just worked at the. That's crazy as hell. Y'all got to be retarded as fuck.
Hey, Cody, hold up.
People
I
lead
agree
with
with
their
you,
preference,
but
they
that's not the
settle on
same.
their standard. Listen,
They
people
settle
lead
on
with
their
their
standard.
preference,
And
and they
that's the real-
settle on
and
their
that's the-
You
standards.
can't set your standard to the sky
Right.
and then say, I came down to the top of the trees. Oh,
Okay, so
ignorant as fuck,
so
bro.
that's the fact. So what was Sharon's problem with me saying that men's standards are cooking, cleaning, and taking care of the kids? That's not to the sky. That is something that is just really basic. And like I said,
They're not
shallow.
requiring it. They're not
So you're
requiring that.
saying that men's standard / requirement is that they have a wife appliance?
Yeah, basically a maid. Yeah, they look at you like a
Right.
maid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew this
Right.
nigga
I
was gonna.
agree.
Hey, Sharon,
Thank
I
you. I agree. Thank
that
you,
nigga.
I agree
Keon.
too.
I agree.
Shoot him right now. He just ruined that whole
They
argument.
look at you as an
Shoot him in
incubator
the
that can
face.
sometimes
Just like the
clean.
taste out of your mouth. I'd like to see it.
Shoot that nigga in the face.
Now, come on now, Josh. You didn't have to do that because he threw a truth bomb up on here. You know, I know he
Birdie
told
running
he
with that
said
shit.
the quiet part out loud. He said the quiet part out loud. It's okay though. We know. We see y'all. He didn't do nothing wrong because we already knew that about y'all. You want service providers. That's what you want.
We sure
Exactly.
Hold on.
Exactly.
Hold on. I just want Shadow to recognize. Hey, listen, every time you go, Shadow, every single
Hold
time.
up, I'm still spazzing out.
Every single time.
You double stream, you start tripping. That's what he said. Listen, yeah. So me and let's stand on that. Yeah, we want somebody to serve us. We want somebody to work for us. What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna do it or y'all ain't?
They're gonna do it because that's how they get in that relationship that they want.
I don't know why y'all be scared to say it. Yeah, we want a woman to serve us.
And that's why y'all be getting cussed the fuck out. Excuse me, Sharon.
Wait,
Hey,
hold up.
Shadow, hit that
Yeah,
up
I got
for
you.
me.
No, I got you.
Hey, now I was finna tell you, don't ask Burba that, big dog. But
Yeah, baby. You know what it is, Cody.
He said it. He walked right into the trap. I was like, don't do it, don't do it. Oh yeah, well that's exactly what I want.
What's it say underneath my name right now? What it say? What did it say? What did it say? What did it say, Cody? What did it
Man,
say?
hey,
Why do
I
you think
stay
I'm
out
gonna
her
spit
way.
about with verbal? I don't fight with verbal no more. Fuck that.
Wait, did
I
somebody
said,
drop Sharon?
nah,
I said,
Sharon.
wrong. Yeah,
The
China,
Chinese people, yeah, they having
China
a
dropped it.
conversation with her.
Sharon in China. China dropped Sharon.
Oh,
Yeah, nah, this
Donna
all I'm
said, "Not
saying is,
today, Satan. Not today, Satan. You're not doing that over
I,
here."
I just don't know why men don't want to stand on that. Yes, I want a woman to serve me. And if you're not a woman that's gonna serve me, you ain't for me.
It's because
I
you
don't
sound
think
like
it.
a psychopath. That's why.
I
So
know
they don't
I'm gonna
want to
No,
tell
say
you
that
that.
quiet part out loud.
no, we don't
Yeah,
want a woman. See, I don't want a woman to serve me. I want a woman who's gonna be able to nurture my needs. If that
nah, that's
means serving me as well, fine. Fuck it. I
y'all are
mean, don't
crazy
stop
if
till the
y'all
cops
want
come.
women. If y'all want women around y'all that don't serve y'all, y'all are crazy. That is crazy.
Hold on. The real reason. Hold on, I'll tell you the real reason why they because then them as a man gotta hold a certain standard for they women to achieve those things without stress. They gotta be able to do certain things. They gotta be able to maintain a certain man standard so they woman can serve them. And this is why I never will come on the streams and start talking about what a woman should do, because I know majority of men that hear me talk are not willing to be that standard. They ain't willing to put in that work and pull in that all that stress that it takes to make sure your woman don't have stress so you could be served.
Yeah, only person stressing my wife out is me. I can't have nobody else stressing her out.
Look, my wife's requirement
Not
was that
either.
I have
That's
a
weird.
full-time job. But I said you need to be able to make one new dish a year. We agree with that. That's my standard.
I don't
She
think
made
you.
pork chops and collard greens last night. I'm a happy black man.
That sounds really good.
Yeah.
Hey,
Eating
she
swine.
put the
Can't
pork
believe he
chops
ate
also
collard
in
greens,
the.
Verb.
I was so happy. At first, I
Okay, so
didn't
can
really
I
like the
ask
collard
you
greens.
guys? Can I ask the men a question real quick? So I
No, it's
often wonder.
it's $20 for you, Keon. It's $20 for you to come back. He put $20 in your head. But go ahead, Verb.
I often wonder, and maybe y'all can answer this, why it is that men are so fixated on women cooking when the most famous chefs, the most famous chefs, the richest chefs are men, not women. So why are y'all so fixated on women being able to cook? Because I will tell you this, I will not be with a man who cannot cook.
Yeah, so the reason
There
is,
ain't no way in hell he gonna be in that damn kitchen.
I got
Okay.
you.
And then
So
beans better not burn on the grill. Do you understand me? He's gonna cook and he's probably gonna do most of the cooking.
Yeah,
All
well, you
right.
just don't want to do shit, huh?
yeah, the answer to the question is men are fixated on things they don't.
Don't provoke me to anger, or else you'll be in danger.
Bullet number two. Bullet number two. That's why I wanted two of them, nigga.
All right, man. I'm about to
That's
put
good,
your ass.
nigga.
Hold on. Hey, Shadow, you forgot you started paying fines for Verb.
Oh yeah, bet. Hold up. Hey, don't worry. I'll fix that right now, sir.
Wait till that truck stop. Hey, no. So, Bird, what I'm saying
Wait,
is,
why do I have $5? Only said one bad word.
Hold on,
No,
let
he-
Keon get a chance to talk before they start shooting again. Go ahead, Keon. Shit.
he gave shit.
Yeah,
He
go
loaded.
ahead. Yeah, do y'all thing, man. Cause it's clearly this garbage juice ass nigga want to get me up out of here for some odd strange reason, and I'm just chilling. And I never said nothing, but just that
Okay,
he
so
want to.
say nothing on mute. Go ahead, Edomir.
Yeah, so people
hold
are.
on,
Do I gotta
man.
slap her now?
So, Verb, men are obsessed with finding women to do the things they don't want to do.
No, man, they regurgitate
And no
everything
shit,
man,
Sherlock.
they just regurgitating shit they heard before that they read in the goofy
The
ass
reason,
Bible. That's the real answer. They just
Goofy ass
regurgitating shit
what?
that they heard or the goofy ass Bible. That's it.
Hey,
Or some
dumpster juice, get that nigga
hell.
out of here.
1,000-year-old
Hey,
text.
Mr. Dumpster
That's
juice,
what they
get that
doing.
goofy ass nigga out of here.
You
Yeah,
going to hell,
nigga, play
Go
that
ahead,
game.
Keon.
I'm on it today.
Keon, talk your shit, Keon.
man.
Slap the
Shout out.
taste out of your mouth. I'd like to see you try it.
Yeah, damn.
Sharon,
Goofy
I
ass
mean,
boy, I do this for
this
fun.
is hard.
And Tron, I paid Burber's fine, and I got 2 more bullets. What's up? Let's get it.
You ain't shit.
Shit, bro, you know this shit
Yeah,
addictive.
jump back up again, nigga.
Uh-oh. You saying words.
Wait, he's gone again? Damn, Shadow. What's wrong?
He put my name in his mouth and I got offended.
This is where the word the other half come from. I'm trying to find a woman to do all the half of the stuff that I don't want to do.
Don't provoke me to
Oh, he said he
wonder,
ain't playing with you.
or else you be in danger.
Hoe ass nigga, pay that 2 bullets, bitch ass boy. That's what I'm saying. I'm not even messing with this nigga. This garbage juice nigga want to come up here and fuck with me for whatever reason because he's scared of me and he mad because he want to be as a feminine ass nigga sitting up here saying that bullshit, talking about, oh, I just want somebody to love me and take care. Shut your hoe ass up, nigga. I want my girl to take care of me, nigga, to love me, nigga. Fuck ass nigga. You just because you want to sit up here and cry baby about that bullshit doesn't mean that I'm going to, nigga. Pay that money, nigga. We gonna pay all damn day. It's about to be a motherfucking show today. Let's have fun. Go ahead.
I just wanna
Fight,
know
fight.
if you love me, keep it on the low.
Get out there, E
I'm
man.
about to find your
My
county and
heart
tell your dumb
can't
ass you ain't
take
even supposed to
it
be on the motherfucking car.
anymore.
Go take that goddamn car.
Wow.
He said he gonna snitch. He said he about to snitch. He said drop him again. Drop him again. He gonna call your county and get you fired. So you can definitely drop him again.
E man ain't shit.
That's what he said.
Now that I figure I can pay this shit on credit, nigga, you fucked up. You
They got
nigga.
That boy
put
said
a
he
credit
gonna max
card.
out on your ass.
Oh, you got me fucked up because you need to understand
Nah,
something.
he's just gonna
I got liquid assets,
That
bitch
boy
ass
said he
nigga.
finna max
I
out
got
on your
liquid
ass.
assets, bitch ass nigga.
That
I
nigga
know
ain't
you
got a
play this
credit
game.
card.
I'm a real fucking criminal. Let me
I
show
don't
you
give
how
a
this
damn.
game
You
really works,
carrying
nigga.
garbage.
Let's,
You got garbage
let's
juice
go.
on your neck
Let's
right
go,
now.
my
Oh,
nigga.
That on credit is
got garbage
crazy.
juice on the back of your neck
money,
right now. I don't give a damn about what
Hey,
you're talking about, nigga.
Hey, get
Shadow
ready to
said
drop
he
that money,
taking
bitch
his
ass nigga.
trash.
Oh, funky ass up, nigga. I'm glad. Shit, I'm happy that your teeth white, nigga. Thank God that your teeth white with your garbage juice ass, nigga. I'm glad that seems abnormal than a motherfucker, boy.
That boy.
Oh, he got kicked out. Oh shit,
No.
damn.
Shadow.
God, you got him. I'm gonna let
Oh,
y'all
okay.
fight it out. God damn it.
No, I'm
Shit.
good, brother. I just don't like when niggas try to be coming after me, brother. I'm cool, bro. Oh, we being put in the box. Oh, okay. I don't think his Wi-Fi working enough for him to be put in the box right now. That don't even make no damn sense. Look at him.
Damn.
Look at him. Look at him. This nigga stuck. This nigga's stuck.
Sure, bro.
Hey, so while you talking goofy, I just dropped $100 on your bitch ass. So go ahead and get ready.
I got you,
Hey,
brother.
so go ahead and
Don't worry
get ready
about
to
it,
drop
bro.
that.
We about to be dumb today. We about to be dumb
Hey,
today. Go ahead, bro.
I have fun with this game.
I don't give a damn, brother. We about to be stupid today. If that's what you want to do, we gonna be stupid.
Damn, not his Wi-Fi again.
I told you the nigga Wi-Fi fucked up. That's why I don't even know why we even doing this. This don't even make no goddamn sense. This nigga just spent $100 on what? This nigga just spent $100 on what? Because I told her that I want my bitch to take care of me.
Hey, you telling me they ain't got no Wi-Fi routers on them trucks? I thought they put Wi-Fi routers on the truck.
You ain't shit.
Hell no,
Come
man.
on, Shadow. Take out the trash, Shadow. Don't go out like this, Shadow.
Hey, nah, I play this game. Y'all know me. Hey, let's go, Keon.
Fuck up in 2024. Yo.
And funny enough, I actually agree with the stupid ass nigga. But I don't like the fact that he decided to talk shit in the process. So let's get it.
It's true. Hey, Shadow, you got to say it's the principle. I'm taking out the trash. That's my job, to take out the trash, nigga. That's $2.
People forget I make 80 bands a year doing this. I enjoy this job. This job's fun. Bitch, quit playing with me. Look, get your goofy ass back up.
Shadow was
come on, nigga.
DoorDashing this weekend, but he better watch out. He got that DoorDash money. He was DoorDashing for like 8 hours.
Nah. I traded some good money this week. Currency's great money, homie. Yeah, let's play that game.
Oh, we
I
need to
spend money
talk.
in different languages, boy. Let's go.
We
Bring
need
your
to
dumb
talk,
ass back
Shadow.
up.
Shadow,
So that would be all right. So it was he got dropped for 20, he put a 50. So that's what 30 left. So
No, I used my other bullet too. I had another bullet, Ron. Don't play me.
He
No,
said he
he's
ain't
my
throwing,
bullet.
he
I
said,
dropped 100.
he said he's not throwing down, so it don't really matter.
All right.
I guess his credit card didn't have
No,
that
he was
much
just talking
on it.
about that money. Hey, Keon, drop that money. Let's go. I'm gonna show you what kind of money I made this weekend. We're gonna keep playing this game. Let's go.
Well,
because I could have blocked you
know,
permanently, but I don't like that game. I'm gonna keep doing it.
Take that monkey.
Ain't nothing but so good. That in the house. Coming, right, coming, right.
Sheesh, y'all crazy as hell.
That was fun.
Yeah,
No, I didn't know yet. He was still talking that shit. Tell him come on. No, we finna make sure. Hey, we're finna buy this China house today. Let's go, homie.
We about to buy the China house.
Like I'm finna show you the white side of me today. You finna see something about me today.
That nigga said he about to impress you today. This is crazy. Like, y'all hear what he said? This is what the white folks talking about to impress the black man. It's crazy.
I can't stand you neither either, man. Talking
This is good. This is good. This shows us the standard of men on YouTube. Yeah, man. Did you watch that video I sent you, Shira?
Nope. Yes. I didn't finish it though. I ain't
Okay.
finished it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I started. I ain't finished it. Be careful. Go ahead, AR.
Me?
Speaking of, we got a release date.
Who got a release date? Who locked up?
No, we got a release date for the book, sir.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy your book. You said I'm in there, right?
No, you're not into book 3. But I have your character design.
Fuck your book then, nigga. You should have put me in the first book, nigga.
I didn't know you that long. And your ability to win the work. Yeah, your ability to win the work back there.
I'm gonna read. He wants y'all to do the math. He might spend it.
$75. That's the math.
Bet.
I already counted.
$75. Drop it. Let's go.
I already counted. $75. That's out of shadow limit right there. About $75. You be good. You be good.
I won't be able to fight back on you. Go ahead and drop it.
I know calculations of math.
I don't need a lot of.
Listen, I'm telling you, at $75, he got to call his wife. You about $75, you'll be good, big dog.
Yeah, that is.
No, I got that authorization already. I'm good. Hey, it's called being married, homie.
But I do think it is interesting. The whole standard of the cooking situation.
Oh, that's not interesting. We know why. It's because they just and then either man want to say, oh, well, they just want someone that's going to do the stuff that they don't want to do or whatever. Like these are 18-year-olds, 17-year-olds saying this shit. They grew up being taught this. It's not because they, live life and we're like, oh, I don't want to do these things, so I want a partner that's going to do them. Like that's not how it goes. So to like try to scapegoat and act like it's not because the Bible's super sexist and you grew up in that and so you project it is just crazy to me. And all these other religious texts, generally speaking, are also super sexist.
I believe in being sexist.
Damn, Eda, man, you got to talk.
True.
Just because someone else talking don't mean you got to talk again.
I know your girl coming home and you only got 10 more minutes, but I'm still gonna be able to talk, nigga. I'm just letting you know. Like just because you say
more minutes, and I might have less than that if she call.
I'm just saying, nigga. I'm keep interrupting you when you say stupid stuff.
Ain't nobody saying. Oh, so
you say, I got this nigga stutter. We ain't never heard this nigga stutter. I told
sexist, and then you say, yeah, I am sexist. What did I say that was stupid?
I said there's nothing wrong with being sexist.
You said you are sexist.
If
there's nothing wrong with being sexist, say that was stupid. If I said it's because they're sexist and you respond with there's nothing wrong with being sexist, what did I say that was stupid?
I think you said it was stupid that you said that the Bible is sexist.
So your defense to me saying the Bible is sexist is there's nothing wrong with being sexist, but you're not actually
I
saying
said
the Bible
no.
is sexist?
Yeah, I'm telling you. I know you got to comprehend it. It's nothing wrong with being sexist.
But even if it was sexist, there's nothing wrong with being sexist. Okay, we got your defense.
Okay, go ahead.
That.
Go ahead, sir.
And this is exactly my point. You sound like Trump, and we can see why you voted for Trump because you sound just like him. You sound like a toddler.
Now you want to talk about Trump? Okay, cool.
You.
I get it.
We see what you do. We
I
see what you
get
say.
it.
You're goofy.
I
You're
get
goofy.
it. You're definitely
You're
a
goofy.
goofy.
So,
Listen,
I don't know where Verbal went because we was answering her
anytime
question.
a man got to
To go back
change
to the
how
standard
he
and
really
the
is.
standard argument, I think that the issue is that I don't think either side was really wrong because, you know, someone brought up the military. Some people brought up like jobs and stuff like that. Like jobs will have a standard, like the application or the job posting they have. Maybe that's like the standard, but there's always exceptions to that standard. Someone brought up in the super chats, the military, you have a standard you have to meet, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. And then you also have ETPs. You have exceptions to policies. They're made specifically for those that don't meet that specific standard to get around that standard. And I think that just because someone is willing to, you know, have an ETP, so to speak, for something that they typically would have a standard for or require from their partner, I don't think that makes it any less of a standard. And so I think that was kind of, I think there was I don't understand why it was going on for 45 minutes. Like, okay,
I got you. So do
let's
you
just
think
move
it's?
past it. I'm not talking to you. I was talking.
Do you think it's levels to standards?
You talking to me?
Yeah, nigga.
Oh,
Hold
okay.
on.
Well, you gotta talk to me politely.
Nigga, do you think that there's levels to standards? Nigga?
I don't know if there's I would necessarily say there's levels to. Yeah, I mean, I think there's some, like people were saying, like there's some things that are like non-negotiables. Like, you know, it should be a non-negotiable for a dude to have 10 baby mamas. If a dude has 10 baby mamas, it should be non-negotiable. You shouldn't be talking to him. So I think there are levels to standards. Yeah, I would say that. Yeah. Or
so
something
what I'm
similar.
saying is usually the lowest you're willing to take is your standard, but your preference is the thing that you might desire or want the most. Can you agree with that statement?
Can you say it again?
Usually the lowest you're willing to take is your standard, your minimum standard. But the thing that you might want the most will be your preference. Do you agree that one thing is a preference and one thing is a standard?
No, I don't think I agree. Can you give an example?
All right, let me give you an example. I want the minimum height I want a woman to be for me to date is 5'6". That's my standards. But I prefer to talk to women 5'11". So anywhere from 5'6" to 5'11", I am willing to talk to. But the lowest I'm willing to go is my standard.
What does that mean, Shadow?
Oh, is he trying to kick someone?
Okay, I guess.
Nothing yet. I'm waiting. Nothing yet. I'm waiting.
Nothing yet. Okay, nothing yet. All right, got it.
I don't know. I think that this is where like the semantics and stuff gets into play, and using different words for different contexts, like requirements, standards, those types of things. Like it just kind of gets muddied. And so, like colloquially speaking, someone maybe wouldn't say standard in this context, but because you guys on your side are saying, well, that's a standard and this is the definition of a standard, so we're going to say standard. But if you talk to the average person, I'm not going to say, well, I wouldn't say standard. I would say that's a requirement or that's a deal breaker or something like that for the stronger quote unquote standards. So I think like talking about the semantics and going back and forth, it's not really necessary, especially, 45 minutes doing the same thing. Like, let's just, move forward and just recognize that some people will say they have a standard, and some jobs will say they have a standards, but they are willing to go lower than that standard if there's other things that you bring to the table that excel more than what they would expect for what they would have as a minimum standard, for example. Even the person can have a minimum standard, but you talk to the job recruiter and you're like, yeah, I don't have this. That's in the job posting, but I got all this other stuff. And they might go, all right, yeah, you're good. Let's have an interview. They still have the minimum standard on the job posting. It was still a standard.
No. So that's their preference. So let me help you understand. When it comes down to a job,
is that a preference? Is that a preference or a standard? When it says minimum standard to apply, is that a standard or a preference?
So you said that when you see job posting, it says minimum standards on the job posting?
Yeah, it'll say something like the standard applicant should have these things, or minimum requirements.
It usually say or
verbiage.
So most of the time it say
I'm
or.
asking you though, if it says standard, I asked you a hypothetical. If it says this is the minimum standard, Is that a standard or a preference when they list the things under that?
If it say standard, like I have seen job postings that says you must have a bachelor's degree above, or like the option to get away from that.
Yeah, we're on the same page. I'm asking you a hypothetical. If it says minimum standard and then it lists things under that, is that a standard or a preference?
Say standard. If it say standard, minimum standard says standard.
And if you reach out to that recruiter and you're like, hey, I don't have this that you have as a minimum standard, but I have all these other things. And the recruiter says, okay, yeah, we'll take an interview with you because you excel at these other things that are going to compensate for what you lack in.
Yeah, and so
does it now become a preference because they're
you're above the standards now.
You're not above.
Yeah, let me explain to you. So
I'll be more detailed. You have a minimum. Let's say a job posting says minimum standards. There's 5 things under that minimum standard that they have, right? It says minimum standards, colon, 5 things under it. Now, you don't have one of those 5 things, but let's say you excel really well in those other 4 things. You reach out to the recruiter and say, hey, I don't have the 5th thing on this, but I have all this other stuff and I excel at it. And the recruiter goes, okay, we'll take an interview with you because even though you don't have that one thing, you have all these other things. Does it now become a standard or a preference for them? Should it say minimum preference on the job posting?
Hold on,
let's take it as a standard.
That's still a standard. The way how
you so you have ETPs, so you have exceptions to policies for standards.
No. So I've been on the opposite side.
Policy. That's literally the definition of exception to policy. A policy is a standard. Exception to policy means that you are making an exception for that standard for one reason or another.
I got you, but hold on. I'm trying to help you from the other side. As a hiring manager on the other side, if I have a whole bunch of applications that's meeting these five applicants, I am not standard. I am not going to make an exception. I make an exception is because I don't have enough people applying, so I lower the standard.
It's not true.
Okay,
that's not true. ETPs also, isn't necessarily because you don't have
but also the issue that you are arguing, you are arguing the exception, but we talking about the rule. That's the issue. So,
but I think AR is saying sometimes the exception is the rule. Because if you're always making exceptions, is that still a standard?
And so
I'm just saying, just because someone is willing,
we're gonna agree that it has a possibility that somebody would take out one. Hey, I'm not talking about. That's not that. The point was the overarching concept. What I'm saying is that I don't want a man with children, right? And then he has all the other. He got the 10. He got 10 out of 11 things. That one thing was the kids. She might give that exception because whatever the case, woman died, whatever the exception is that she accepted. Yes, those things can possibly happen.
Yes, the point is,
don't you always say that always happens?
Right, y'all want to talk for me?
But
no,
you know what?
That's just that's the exception. That's not the rule. So that's the issue. What we have it.
I'm not saying that's not the point of what I'm saying. The point what I'm saying is that just because someone is willing to not recognize one specific standard doesn't mean that it's not a standard that they or what am I? Hold on, give me a second because y'all fucking confuse me. That's why I don't play these semantics games. It's just like, bro, let's just move on.
That's what he did, Cody. He trying to be all smart and shit.
Yeah, see, you really made your own argument when you came back because the argument was want versus requirement. The standard. You get what I'm saying?
I wasn't really on the side on that. I was on the fence. I mean,
I'm saying so you came back and made your own stance though. Right now, when you said this argument you was making, right?
Right.
Sure.
Speaking. All right. So also, AVG, what is your thoughts? Standard versus want?
Hey, that's why Shadow got all that money.
One second, I got a call, guys.
Oh, ain't God good?
Goddamn, ain't that?
Yeah, that's all I'm saying is that a lot of people have confused. The majority of people have confused their preference with their standards. That was the point that I think we was trying to make. Most people don't change their standards. Like my standard is, let me tell you a standard I got, and maybe you might have changed this standard before, but I never. My minimum standard is you got to be a woman. It's no stage today.
I can shoot.
Hold on, time out.
I can shoot you too, nigga. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
What did he say?
All right, nigga. You want Keon back up?
Don't start shooting, man. I hate to pull. Don't start shooting shot. I hate to pull out the 50 cal. You got it, Shadow.
Okay.
Forgive me, Shadow. Don't start shooting that pistol over here.
Hey, you just sinned on me, sir.
I'm
He
back.
said all you
That was
got
a
is a
joke,
9mm
bro.
pistol. That's
I was
crazy.
trying to get
I
you
know I'm
chapter
joking.
4 of the book. I was trying to get you another chapter, bro. I was joking. Don't take it personal, man.
That was you, Bomb. That
Hey,
said I'm back.
Cody. Yeah, I'm back. Hey, Cody.
Hey, what's good with you, Bob? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I had to work. I had to put in some work.
I see you over there getting them bunnies right.
Oh, you like the bunny? That's a
Yeah,
bonnet,
good.
It's a
I
bunny
see it.
bonnet.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Gotta put the ear.
How do you find your bonnets, Bomb Cherry?
You can hit up either man. I'm selling them for $89.99. We take care of shipping and handling, and this also gonna go to a good. We have a woman who's taking care of an older man, making sure that he's good. I'm telling this money is going to a good cause.
You ain't shit.
Oh, so I'm taking care of you, or you taking care of me?
You take care of your husband.
Oh,
so they got to
do
give
that.
you the money. Oh, you missed it. They got to give you the money so you can take care of your husband.
Oh no, you can't have me telling people I take care of my.
Don't provoke me to anger, or else you'll be in danger.
Hey, that's that Kevin Hart. I had to transfer some money
This
from
nigga
my
thought he
check.
was gonna sneak back
back.
in. Hold up. You thought you was gonna sneak back. Hold up.
Man, stop being boring, bro. Don't nobody want to see. Okay, we know you got more. Like, goddamn, bro. Stop being a boring ass
He
nigga,
said he
bro.
the richest trash man
Like,
you know.
goddamn,
He said
oh
he the
God,
richest
bro.
trash
you
You
man
still
over
you
here
talking
know.
shit?
trying to flex
Wait,
and
hold up.
shit.
You
Like,
still
stop
talking
being
shit
a
though, right?
boring ass nigga, bro.
Hey,
Just
you
mad.
still talking shit
No
though, right?
reason. I ain't said
I still hear you
nothing.
talking shit.
He man
Like what?
slick.
I'm just saying, if you're
Hey,
still talking shit, we can keep playing this game.
Keon said
I literally have the
a white
time.
snow. He said he saw a snow bunny here. He
Nigga
said he
mad
wanted
as
to come
hell,
back.
bro.
That's why he spent the money.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I
nigga.
He
spent money,
said that.
bro.
He
Hey,
said
you
that
should
in
have
the
never.
chat. I'm being dead
Hey,
serious.
you
He
should
said
have
it in the
never shot
chat.
that shot at me, homie. So I'm
Hold on.
ready for this game. So if we
Hold on,
playing, let's
AVG.
play, bro. Are you ready to play? I bet. Let's go. We keep
AVG,
playing this
you there?
dumbass game, homie.
This nigga mad as hell, bro.
Yeah, you
This
should have
Let
nigga
him
put my
shoot
mad
his
as
name in your
shot.
fucking mouth.
Shadow.
This nigga
He
mad as
trying to
fuck,
shoot it.
bro.
He trying to shoot his shot at AVG, man. Let him shoot his shot, man. Go
Oh,
ahead.
he
He
said he
trying
using a
to shoot
baby
a
in
shot at some
Hawaii
white
this
Canadian.
time.
That's crazy.
That's cool. I'm gonna shoot the Canadian too.
He said, "Y'all, you can shoot your shot in the
Yeah,
back."
man. I just saw the snow roach on the panel, so I just wanted to say what's up. You know what I mean? What's up with you? How you doing? How you feeling good today? The White Devils. That's all I'm just saying. I'm wondering what's going on. Why we, I just wanted to see what's the temperature around here to see if the White Devil know that the black man is God and that the black woman is God. I just wanted to know that.
That's not no jungle fever. That's jungle hate. That's jungle hate. They ain't no people.
But if she's on mute, we can move on. That's all. That's the only reason why I wanted to
Oh,
come
you
up. Go
talking
ahead.
to some woman? Oh, they got a white woman up here.
Yeah, we got a white woman up here. We just wondering.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
She came to praise us, huh?
Yeah. But it seems she's on mute, so we gonna move on. It ain't no wrong with it.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry guys.
There we go.
Life happens. Life happens.
That's right. Go ahead and load my second bullet and shoot that nigga again.
Oh no.
Nigga's so lame, bro.
Deuces, nigga.
Slap
So
the taste out of your mouth. I'd like to see it.
Bitch ass nigga. Put that money up. Fuck all that dumb shit. Let's go.
I told y'all about giving. Hey, Sharon, I said you get these degenerates money, they gonna be degenerate. I told you this long
They
time.
should have never gave these niggas money.
I love Shadow. Hey, Shadow, I better be good in your book. I'm gonna buy. I'll buy.
So AVD, what's your idea? What is your standard? Are you breaking your standards? And also, the Power Dusty, happy birthday to you. Wait, what is my white woman doing over here?
Does he have like some kind of I don't know, bounty on me or something? Does he have kind of say what I do on the internet? I'm unaware of that. Is it?
Dang.
Is he because we're both from the Caucasus Mountains?
I don't think you're actually from there. Though.
He said you like cocks. Hold on, what she say?
Mountains.
That's what I heard her say.
Hold on, what the hell we got going
Like to
on?
get cocktails in the mountains.
Hey Tato, you can fight. You can help him fight back. You got him, Tato. Help him fight back. So AVG, do you?
Hey, let him jump in. Help him.
Hey, AVG, do you lower your standard for the men that you deal with?
No.
Is it a difference between standard and what is it?
Yeah, absolutely. So a standard is something that every woman should have as long as it intersects with rationality. A lot of women are confused. They think that they are high value when they are actually not. Just to clarify, a high value woman is a woman who is able to reproduce, who wants to reproduce, who doesn't have mental issues, okay, that are going to affect her ability.
Oh, someone make her spend those Canadian dollars. They've been
To assume the
Hey,
correct role in
Canadian,
the
I may have
household.
beef with you. Canadian, I have beef with you, but I'm focusing on somebody else right now. You're lucky.
Okay, but listen, let her finish talking this
I
bullshit.
want to hear. I want to hear it.
And
I
she
want to
is
hear it.
ready and willing
wanna hear it
to
too. I wanna
support
hear. Go ahead,
and help her man as a helpmate
Hey,
should.
hey man,
Oh,
she's
she gotta
willing to
help.
go to the
Oh, she
Caucasus
gotta help her
Mountain.
Godly.
man.
The cock in the mountain.
And
I think
godly.
Bomb wanna hear. I think
Yeah,
Bomb wanna
bro, I'm
handle
finna go the fuck
it.
up.
Let AVG say her piece, and I think Bomb wanna
You take a
handle it,
vote.
bro.
Look how God brought Bob back on time.
Right on time. Go ahead,
I hear
AVG.
you niggas ain't shit, boy.
Go ahead, AVG. Finish your thought. I believe Bomb want to respond. I'm not sure, but go ahead, AVG.
Yes, sir. And she is a godly woman. She is a woman who understands biblical order of things and is willing to actually respect that. Ideally, she might also have some
Shut
educational
up.
knowledge to be a
God
homeschooler.
damn.
And with that,
Oh, my
I
bad. I
see
thought
my
I was
time.
muted.
Oh, okay, like, are you married?
I am not. I was engaged at one point in my life.
Oh my God. Okay, so apparently, even though you want to have children and you're possibly able to, you're not valued by nobody, right? Because nobody married you. So, like, what you're saying sounds like these manosphere talking points.
Shit,
But
bro, but
why can't a woman think that she's valuable, even if nobody else find her valuable, like you, right? Nobody else find you valuable. Because
Yes.
you know, I'm gonna be honest, like I got married like when I was 18, you know what I'm saying? And he found me valuable, and then he kept me all these years. All these years through me having the children, gaining the weight, losing the weight, getting the weight back, menopause, hot flashes. I just want to know, I just want to tell you that my value is in my vagina, and it's not so, and I gave me some beautiful babies. Now I want to know, white woman, are you confused about your vagina and your mouth? Are you confused in your value?
No, absolutely not. So I left my ex-fiance. I broke off the engagement because we had different political and religious ideals. He was an atheist liberal. I do recognize the fact that I am low value. I mean, obviously, I'm 35, right? I'm probably, my ability to have kids is significantly impaired, right? I don't have any I don't have any children, rather. So I'm not like, a single mother or anything like that. But yeah,
And you're
absolutely.
Canadian too. Don't forget you're Canadian.
And I'm Canadian. Let's not forget that crucial point, right?
Well, I give you a plus for the Canadian right now. So
Nah, that's the worst part about
Really?
it.
That's the only thing you get a plus
hard
on, because all
negative.
that other shit, like, so you left him, and then your value went low, and then you got older, and then your value got lower, and then is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, I made a bad choice. I chose a man who was incompatible because I did so myself. My father would have made a better decision. In fact, he told me that the man was never going to work out for me. So
I heard y'all daddies like having, making y'all their wives, even though you not, not legally, but they like to, give you babies.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you confused like you said?
Are you talking about like baby mama culture or something? What are you
I'm
talking
talking
about?
about if your daddy get you pregnant. That's what I'm talking about.
That's weird as heck. Why the heck would you ask that?
Because that's what I heard that y'all be doing. But
no, I said that my father discouraged me from my ex-fiance because he didn't think he was a suitable life spouse for me, and he was right.
No, I heard what you said. I heard you said, and then I said what I said. That's all. But so your daddy would have chose better for you, and he hasn't yet.
I haven't met a man that he has liked yet. I'm working on that. Right now, my primary goal is my faith. I'm converting to Orthodoxy. I'm currently an Orthodox catechumen. I've been a catechumen since September, and I should be baptized hopefully this year.
Oh, so you are a reborn virgin? Is that what you tell me?
No, I've always been religious. I was just with an atheist for 10 years, so I didn't go to church, but I've always been a Christian. I was born a Lutheran. I was confirmed a Lutheran. I've been a Lutheran for most of my life.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a born again.
You sound confused. You didn't even hear what I said. I said, "Were you a born again virgin?" Like you
No, I don't believe that you can be a born again virgin. That doesn't happen. I lost my virginity. It's gone. I can't get it back by virtue of religion, obviously.
I hear you. Did you ever have a virginity?
Yeah, I lost it at when I was almost 18.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say younger. I'm being nosy.
I'm still stuck on, I just can't get it out of my mind. I'm still stuck on her saying that at 35, her ability to have children is significantly, that's the key word, significantly impaired at 35, baby?
Yes.
Is that because you're white? Is that what happens with white women?
No, it's the recognized age. You got an echo?
But significantly impaired is a lot.
Right, you just gotta go on mute. You're not talking because okay.
I have an echo?
Yes.
You got YouTube playing.
No, I don't. I turned it off. Okay.
So we got black women having babies all the way in their 50s, and you saying white women, yours cut down at 35?
So you're talking about an exceptional basis. Generally, anything over 35 is recognized as a geriatric pregnancy.
Yeah, that just means that you're older, but it doesn't mean that it's dangerous, it's worse, it's terrible. Yeah.
It
tell me what does it consider when you have a baby at 16? What is that called?
Well, that's also a high risk pregnancy.
Okay, and there you have it. So you can have them too young and it's high risk, and you can have them older, and the older you get, depending on the person and the health and things like that, it could be a little higher risk. But you don't see women getting pregnant in their 30s, late 30s, 40s, even 50s, and I'll be damned, 62.
Is that the general rule?
In the black community, yes, we have a lot of women.
Yeah, it's really not that uncommon. But listen to what she said. I'm sorry if I still have an echo, you guys. But she said that when referring to black women and what we can do, it's exceptional. Yeah, I know.
I agree.
Everybody, black, Latino, white, Asian.
So much.
What'd you say, Cody?
We love you back.
I know.
I know.
You're right.
So I got a question.
Lord
AVGs.
Jesus, this is. Can I ask my question, please, before you go on your tirade about the Bible or something? Oh,
No.
Do y'all think that Russell Wilson is a? Do y'all think that Russell Wilson? And this is. I'm dead serious when I ask this question. Do y'all think that Russell Wilson, not given, lynched the ball, and at that moment, do you think that can disqualify him as being a good man? Because that was a terrible decision. Can that not disqualify someone as being a good leader?
That disqualifies him more than Sierra does.
Well, according to Sharon, yes, because he said that leadership is what makes a good man.
Yep.
So I get you. I get where you're going.
And he's not virtuous.
No, he was able to take direction from somebody that was above him. So
he wasn't leading.
Correct. It wasn't his.
So he wasn't a good leader.
No, it
Hold
wasn't his.
on. Hold on. So we believe that nobody in the military are leaders?
No, I'm asking y'all a question because y'all said to be a good man, you have to be a good leader. He's not being a good leader, so does that make him not a good man?
I got you, but my question I'm asking
don't answer the question with another question. Just answer that question.
I said no,
being a good leader. Okay, so why
that doesn't prove him not handing the ball off does
him not
prove
handling the ball to this y'all, you're tripping. Him not
leaders take advice,
initiative, and they make executive decisions.
Yeah, but they
No,
also
we
take.
He made
also
the
take
wrong
orders.
executive decision. He threw a
They
pick,
take orders too. Leaders also take orders as well.
and they can make executive decisions.
yeah, and that's why he won other Super Bowls. Like this idea
But
that a
he,
leader
in
got to
that
get it
moment,
right.
he
Hold
should
on,
have
hold
made
on.
the right decision,
No, no,
right? Did
no,
he make?
no, no.
Okay, did he make the right decision?
It
Did he
doesn't.
make
Hold
the
on.
right
It doesn't.
decision? Did he make the
Yes,
right decision?
yes,
He
I
made the
think
right
he
decision.
did. Yes.
Going back to
So
Florida.
the point that I'm trying to help you understand is a leader don't have to be a good leader and make the right decision every time, even if it was the wrong decision. That don't make him a bad
Yeah,
leader.
you make the right decisions even when you're given a bad bad order, for example, right? That's why you're in that position of power. That's why you're in the position. You have that responsibility that when you're given a bad order, a terrible order,
Would
you
would it
don't do
been
it.
would it been wrong if he caught the ball?
It was still, yes, it was still a bad. That was high risk. It was a bad
No,
decision.
no.
As a leader, he
I'm
should have ran that bad boy every single time.
No,
Yes,
no,
that
no.
would have been a bad
It's
decision.
it's easy to look after the situation.
Yeah, it's
You
easy to
got-
say that after the situation. It's
No, it's not. It's easy to say before the situation. You have Lynch
No, it's not.
at the what? He was at the 1.
Well, why
Or
they
3?
didn't pay you?
Wherever he
Why
was
they
at.
not paying you to be out there? Since you
It was
know
at the
all
1.5.
this.
No, objectively speaking, you could have said at that time it's a bad decision to throw the ball, not to give instead of giving Lynch the ball. That was a bad decision before he threw it. When
It
he
was
threw
not
it,
a
it just made
bad
it a rush
decision.
decision. It was a
No, it
terrible
was-
decision.
No, it
That's
was
like
not
having Tom Brady. That's like having Tom Brady and you run and you're down and you decide to just run the ball for 4 downs.
It's only
Yeah,
a bad
that was a
decision
terrible
because
decision.
it's only a
Yeah,
bad
but like this
decision.
is like, come on, man. Y'all don't have
Hold
to.
on,
Y'all can just say,
No,
yeah,
you
that
can
was
have
a
good
terrible
results and still
decision.
make a bad decision, right? You know you
Exactly.
can make a bad decision to have good results, right?
Right, because like Steph Curry shooting from where he shoot from is a bad decision, but it goes in.
No, it's
No,
not.
not anymore.
That's an
Not
anomaly.
no. It may have been in
His
the
rookie year
90s.
was.
Russell
His
is not
rookie year
Steph.
was.
Russell is not Steph.
All I'm saying is that he made the good decisions, had a bad outcome.
No, it was a terrible decision.
No.
If you're playing point guard
It's
and you have
terrible
LeBron
decision.
and you have Steph both wide open and you pass it to LeBron, that was a bad decision.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter whether LeBron makes the shot afterwards or not. It was a bad decision. You were supposed to pass it to Steph. They're both wide open, and Steph is the greatest shooter of all time.
He never.
But it don't matter. It's a bad decision. Just because something works out doesn't make it any less of a bad decision.
You are not in the NFL, right? Because
I don't need to be in the NFL.
He got to the second Super Bowl by listening to Pete Carroll.
Okay, I said what I said, and he would have had 2 rings if he hadn't listened to Pete Carroll the first time. Pete Carroll can give you good advice. He can give a good order or whatever else you want to call it, and you can say, you know what, that is good. But you're in a leadership position. Your job, your responsibility, is to make the decision, make an executive decision at times when you get bad orders. He got a bad order. He didn't make an executive decision.
No, you can't say that.
What do you think Brady would have did? What do you think Brady would have did? You think Brady would have passed the ball?
Brady would have definitely threw the ball.
No, Brady would have ran the ball. Brady would have ran the ball. With Marshawn Lynch, he would have ran the ball.
I think Brady was a bad example.
Brady would have pitched that ball.
Brady.
Yeah, he would have pitched that one.
That's not a. If you have Tom Brady and
So are you guys saying that what they all used to say, that white quarterbacks are more intelligent than black ones then? That's what it sounds like.
No,
I'm just asking.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who it is.
All
that matters is a good decision.
The only reason why it was a bad decision is because of the outcome. That's it.
it was a bad decision because of who you had the option. You had options and you chose to go with the wrong option. That's what makes it a bad decision.
It wasn't the wrong option because
it was the wrong option.
He still had 2 more downs, bro.
It does exactly. So you run it.
Run it twice.
So nobody looked at it and thought it was going to be an interception. Stop.
You had a minute left. He could have ran it twice. It'd have been good.
What are you talking about? You run the ball. You have Lynch.
Yo, Marshawn Lynch was on fire that game too.
It's not Tom Brady behind. It's not Tom Brady taking the snap.
Regardless, it's if you feel like that makes him a bad leader, then fine.
Hey, Sharon. Everybody on the team hated him after that. They never were the same.
That's another true statement, but it still wasn't his fault, in my opinion.
It was his fault because that's your job is to overrule the coach based off of what you see on the field and who you have on the field.
And look,
that's what Peyton Manning was so goated at.
Overruled it, and that boy would have caught a fumble. Everybody,
but that's still the right decision in the moment. It's the right decision to give Steph Curry the ball wide open at the 3, even if he misses.
Yeah.
That's the right thing. That's the right decision. And so it kind of makes me question your guys'
really can't argue against that though. That's why
it's like if you guys can't recognize a bad decision when you see it, then it kind of makes the rest of what you're saying kind of flunky. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I told you not to use that argument, Sharon. See, man, you don't never want to listen to me, big dog. God damn. I tried
Hey,
to
that's
get
because
you off of that shit.
you look a little like Marshawn Lynch. That's why.
Nah.
Hey, Marshawn Lynch was pissed too.
Everybody was pissed on that team. Y'all saw Sherman's reaction.
Yeah,
we all saw it live. That was crazy.
but
You heard the refs
AR
afterwards.
made the perfect argument though. You don't if you got Steph wide open, you got to give him the ball, and everybody in sports gonna make that argument. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you live with the decision.
Not
You
that,
live
but
with the
that's
outcome.
that's what I'm
'Cause
saying.
that's the right
is-
decision.
No, it's the right decision after you have the
Oh
results.
my God!
No,
No,
you
it's the
live or
right
I'm
die
telling
with
you,
decision.
hold on.
you live or
It's
die with
plenty time.
Steph
Hold on.
open at the
Hold
three.
on. No, I got you, man.
All right,
It's-
hold on.
it's-
We're not about to have a sports conversation like people don't understand sports. Stop.
Well, the moral of the story is a leader. A leader
Hey,
is
look,
not dictated. Hold on.
I had a sports show nobody watched.
I think this just the example. I don't think it's the sports argument. I think it's the example.
This is the point that I'm making. A leader is not defined by only one moment. Like we got to stop this. Like we could take one moment and say, "Oh,
there we go."
like
But you can also
that's
say,
the
you can
crazy
also say a
part."
leader has bad. You can also say a leader made a bad decision.
Yeah,
You can say that too.
Look at it.
But
He
one
made a bad
moment
decision.
can define the leader, though.
Yeah,
That's fair.
because guess what? There's some people have one great game and all of a sudden they're defined up for the rest of their career.
but they're not leaders.
Some
See,
people have
that's
one.
hold
That's a
on.
great leader.
No, they're not considered a great leader. Like when we look at the leaders of the NBA, it's not nobody who had one game. It's somebody who leaded over time. That's why LeBron is considered one of the greatest leaders.
Insanity.
LeBron's considered one of the greatest
Who
leaders.
is that?
He's not considered a leader though.
LeBron's considered one of the.
Insanity for 2 weeks.
It's wild we
2 weeks he was
switched
hot.
from talking about relationships to sports.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
because
you know we
It's the
lost
same.
that.
No, we're talking about leadership, and it's the same concept. We're just playing it
They
differently.
want the show to die. Clearly, we had 120. We started talking about sports,
My
and now we
bad.
down to 90.
I was just talking about leadership, man.
Yeah, but nobody actually cares about sports. To be honest with you,
Yeah, that's not true. I think the women don't care about the sports as much as the men.
only gay men thinks about sports.
What you said?
That boy be windmilling. Hey, Cody, he be windmilling. I
This boy go wherever. He don't give a.
I was like, how did we get there? He was just talking about sports too, and then he just shot it. I was like, dang, we went left foot, didn't we?
That's who watch it. You know what I'm saying? You want to watch Men in Tights, huh? All right.
Yeah.
I don't watch football. I watch basketball. So
Yeah, we talking about basketball. Okay, all right, okay.
I'm through with that sports shit. I know that.
Hey, listen. AR, don't ever do that again. It went from 120 to 80. Please.
I didn't know there was that many women watching. I am, my bad.
He got to send a cash out for something.
Like it's not the women. Men do not know nothing about sports, bro.
No. Who?
They don't know nothing about no damn sports. They act like they do.
Never
they,
been in the
they
black
heard
community.
somebody
People
else
didn't
say
talk
something, they
about
repeat
sports.
it.
Hey, it's a fact. A lot of men do not know about sports. They like if you really start having conversations like the depthness of sports, they don't know that. Why you think Stephen A get paid so much money? Because a lot of dudes go there.
Y'all say y'all want to stop talking about it. Y'all still talking about it, man.
Yeah, because I guess y'all gay. I don't know.
That was a good one.
But yeah, I just think that people don't really have standards. They have preference, and that's what it is. I think that's what we proved, that people really don't have standards. Don't you agree?
What's the difference if you call it a standard, whether you call it a preference? If you have that, then stick by it. I don't understand.
Well, because preference, you don't have to
And
stick
we
by.
already went over the fact that there are some people. We already went over the fact that a standard does not necessarily mean that you won't, not necessarily ignore it, but you won't, have an exception to that standard, right?
Yeah,
And it doesn't make it. But you guys were arguing that a standard cannot be moved. Like a standard is the bare minimum. But then when I brought up the fact, no,
it's no longer your standard. No, listen.
Earlier,
if I say
if
I'm no longer requiring this, it's no longer my standard. That's the difference.
in the
It's your
conversation.
standard for everybody else. It's just not the standard for that one person.
But look
right?
though, you see how AR, you see how you had to make it where out of the 5 things they only missed 1.
Yeah.
If they missed 3 of those things, the standard don't move for them. It don't change. They're not qualified. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the thing about it is the standard is a standard. It doesn't matter whether you like it or not. It's the standard. It's outside of you. It's created outside of you, before you. No. It's independent of you. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The standard has nothing to do with what you want, what you think it should be. The standard is the standard, and you either make it or you don't make it the standard. The standard is outside of you. For example, if you're religious, then you're Muslim. That means your standard is in the Quran or the Bible. Right. If you're Christian. Or maybe some societal norm in which you follow.
But you can have standards outside of those. So what do you mean?
No,
you can
those
have
are not standards.
What is it?
No, your own personal standards is your wants and your desires, right?
Okay, so what's the standard?
The standard is outside of you. Your standard is outside of you. A standard is created outside of you.
What is it though?
It's a requirement. What is the standard? It's a requirement in which you are following that is outside of you.
So what is an internal requirement? Because a want is not a requirement. That's what they was arguing earlier, right? A want is not a requirement. So what's an internal? So you're saying a standard is only external requirement or external requirements, things that an external force put on you or whatever the case may be. What is an internal requirement?
You can have an internal. You can also have an internal requirement or preference too, but it's not a standard. A standard is different.
But if it's a requirement, then it's not a preference. That's what they're arguing. That's what they were arguing earlier. The difference between a standard and a preference is a standard is is the bare minimum that you don't go below. That was their argument. So what's an internal requirement?
It's still a requirement, but it's internal. So a standard is outside. It's like, for example,
okay.
I'm going to take it outside of relationships for a second. I'm gonna take it outside of relationships for just 1 second, right? Sharon, do you not have standards in construction? There's not a standard guideline, right? So there's a standard guideline in construction, for example, right? It's written by an external entity, and everybody in construction got to follow it, right? But you can also have internal requirements, right? In which that can lead up to that standard, right? But the standard is an outside requirement. Internal requirement is different.
You're still not answering why is that? Why? How come if he has a company and he decides to make the company say we're only going to hire people that have these things, the company hasn't set a standard itself.
Hold up. It's because when a standard is for everybody who follows under that community or that industry or whatever has to follow it.
Yeah, but in relationship, it would be external because PhD will set a standard for me to meet. And I will have to meet the requirements of that standard in order to for PhD to deal with me. So it still comes from the outside.
I think this is more of a philosophical argument than one that the average person is going to agree with. I think this is your personal.
Well, it's not philosophical. This is just literally how things work.
No, it is a philosophical argument. You're saying, well, it's not a standard if it's internal, it's a standard if it's external. I don't think the average person would agree with that. I think they would be like, you're just arguing to argue at that point. It's a standard if I make it, it's a standard if someone else makes it.
All right, so I think the problem is that we be arguing too much possibilities instead of just going to the point. If somebody is going against a so-called verbal standard, what they actually accepting is a standard. That's the problem that we have.
No, Sharon, the problem is that we've been up here for 5 hours and 30 minutes. In the last 20 minutes, we ain't seen no super chats, no cash apps, and nothing else. There's all this. So that's what the problem is. So I need y'all to go into y'all little piggy banks. We done lost 50 people because AI want to talk about sports.
How dare you lie to me like that, nigga?
He sent no money in the last 20 minutes. That nigga been gone for 20 minutes. Like I was saying before I was interrupted. We need the people in the chat to go ahead and send $2. I know it's Tuesday. I know you don't get paid
$2 Tuesday.
$2 Tuesday. Guess what? We should pouring up some shots right now for the $2. If you're really feeling the show and you want him to separate from his family while he in Asia to give y'all some more time, I'm telling you, we about to end this show. If you don't send another little $2.
AR for VP.
Hey, Sharon, I think what you stated just right now before he did the little commercial ad, I think we stated there earlier though. You understand what I'm saying? I think we came to that where, you know, if you can't set your standards on top of the house on the roof and then say, "Oh, I came to ground level, so I lower my standards." You can't do that, big dog.
You can't. That was your standard the whole time. Your standard was ground level. You was saying all that other stuff. I'm moving on up. Yeah, right.
But look, hold on.
I want a woman that cook and clean. Yeah, right. You're a liar.
But this is the reason why your standard shouldn't be internal, because internally you're going to continue to shift because it's convenient for you. Most people are going to they're going to do whatever they think. When it's external, but when it's external though, it's normally done in a way in which everybody universally should be in that community or in that industry or in that place in which you are under. They are being able to. It's for the good of everybody, right? It's harder to shift because you're following something that's outside of
just because something is easier or harder to shift, that doesn't make any sense.
No,
that's
but
what I mean by it's just a philosophical argument. It does make sense. You have some arbitrary standard of how easy is it to shift. If it's easier to shift, therefore it's not standard. Therefore, it can't be to be a standard.
What he's describing is what Sharon said about men earlier. Men have a standard of being a man. But when I asked him the same question about women, he said there is no standard for women. And I said it's impossible to have a standard for one and not the other.
I'll be right back.
Yes, it is possible, for the simple fact that what Aaron was saying, it's external. So women can have a standard for men. That don't mean men got to have a standard for women. Right. And again, y'all don't, because what y'all primarily focus on is how a woman look.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. No. You're talking about how people act. But the standard, there is a standard. People may not follow the standard, but it's a standard
for women.
There's a standard.
Yeah, what is it? It's identifiably feminine.
All right, hold on. He already said it earlier. If you're in the Christian community, you have the Proverbs 31. If you're in the Quran, they have a standard. If you're in certain countries, they have certain standards for women, right? Everybody has a standard. There's a standard. It depends on the community you're in.
So, but those are three different standards, right? So the one that we have for men is one universal standard. It don't matter what.
No. Those religions also have those religions and communities also have standards for men that have their standards for men too. So let's not sit there and say that
when we're talking about the standard for men, we created that for them. That's something that we want from them.
No, you didn't.
Based on no religion.
Women didn't create that standard.
We said we wanted them to have money. Absolutely. We said we wanted them to have a six-pack. Absolutely.
No, that's what you want. That's your preference. That's not standard.
Right.
Because if it was the standard, then women wouldn't be having babies with broke people.
If it was a standard, then it'd be universally followed.
Nothing is going to be universally followed. That don't mean it's not a standard.
Under the community, it has to be universally followed.
We would start to run. What is the list of the universal standard for women? What is it? Because we know it's one for men.
I just named you. I just named you 3 different versions.
So you gave us 3 different types of standard. You gave us 3 different religions and country culture. You gave us the culture, a culture standard.
They set the standard. That's what they said. Right. So I don't know what standard. I don't know. So those are universal for that community. Yes.
No, but what I'm saying is that even in those communities, if we was to run down the standard of leadership quality, they say, yes, I want that in a man. They will all still agree to, regardless of religion, regardless of culture.
Maybe not. There's different things that they need because some of the things you may define ain't enough like the standard.
What I'm talking about is majority, right? Majority.
Majority of what you see, what you think. That doesn't mean it's a standard.
I'm saying
because you have to read, and those things are very specific, and it means something.
Right. So I'm arguing that majority of people look at men in the same light. You need to have money, right? And no matter what country you in, the man needs to be having some type of money so he can take care of his woman. That is a standard, universal. No matter where you go in the world.
Oh, then the answer is submissive. Oh, okay, then bet. Then the answer for the standard that men want out of women would be submissive.
But that's not
because
true.
That's something. Hold up, that's something that's something that a majority is universal in all of those things he just named, though. That women submit to their men. In fact,
ladies, y'all will be a fool to do that. You hear how these men think.
There are 5 major religions that agree to that.
You will be a fool to do it.
Cool, but that doesn't change the fact that it's a standard.
So it's not a standard because we could go in all these cultures and see that women ain't doing what you just said.
Right.
No, well, hold up. Just because they're not doing it doesn't mean that it's not the standard for them to do.
So
there's a difference in those 2 points.
If majority of men are accepting it, then therefore it's not a standard.
Right.
It is a standard.
No, wait, whoa. Now you just changed the statement again. Oh, sorry, Aaron. Hey, I'm wrong. You got it.
All right, wait, hold on.
But he
Okay,
changed
hold
the
on.
statement.
Hold on. Okay, no. Let's go with that. Let's go with that standard. Let's go by what people followed it. That means money ain't the standard because majority of men ain't rich. Majority of men don't got no money. So
Right.
women
You
still
ladies
still
should
marry
not
them.
be talking to
So therefore,
none
that's not a
of them.
standard.
You
That means it's not a
shouldn't talk
standard,
to
but they
none
do.
of them.
But they do. But they do.
If he ain't
But they
got
do.
no money. Ladies, I need
But
y'all
they
to
do.
get some self-esteem. That's what I need
And
from y'all. Black
women still
women,
women still
2026,
talk
we
to
working on that. Hey, I'm not even talking to you, Aron. Why can't you shut the fuck up?
because I was still talking.
No, you not.
You interrupted
Ladies,
me.
we
No,
want...
you interrupted me.
Okay,
You
but
interrupted
the
me.
pecking order here is, bitch, you ain't nobody, so I can interrupt you.
I'm somebody. I'm gonna
Right?
talk. And you
Are
ain't
you
gonna just
fucking
talk over me.
serious? Yeah, I will.
I am serious.
So ladies, I need you to
Go
get
ahead.
some
Pay the
self-esteem.
money up. Pay the money
And
up if you're gonna do it. If you're gonna do something, pay the money up.
bitch, ain't nobody studying you. This is your problem,
All right, then,
Aron.
well, then
Let me
you not gonna
take
just
you
interrupt
back
me.
to the first time I met you on a panel.
All
You
right,
was trying to
that's
argue
okay.
with me after I said okay. And you were still sitting
That's
your
cool.
stupid ass there trying
That's
to
cool.
fucking argue and
That's
had to
cool.
come back and apologize because you were being a fucking jerk.
No,
Nothing has
nope.
changed. You
Are
are
you
an
being a jerk?
idiot.
Are you being a jerk?
All that
Are you being a
fucking
jerk? Are you being a
fast
jerk?
talking
Are you
you
being a jerk?
do. Why do you talk so
Are you being a
fast?
jerk? Because I do.
Why do you
Are you a
talk so
jerk?
fast?
Because I
Why do
do.
you talk so
Because I
fast?
do. Because I do. That's how I talk.
Right. Something is wrong with
Cool.
you.
Nah, ain't
Right.
nothing wrong with me.
Yeah,
I'm
something.
back
You
There's
with it
interrupted
plenty
me.
today.
I'm not
wrong
gonna
with
just
your
let you
ass.
just talk to me.
No.
You gonna
There's
finish. You gonna let
something
me
is
finish my
wrong
statement.
with you. There's something wrong
Yep.
with you.
Yep. You're right.
This is
Yep.
apparently
Sure.
you
Everything's wrong.
must be
Cool.
used to antagonistic energy from a
No,
woman,
nope.
which I done seen you before, so I understand.
Yep. You have seen me before, yeah. But we never
Right,
seen
I
me
have.
before.
Diva now. Don't let me
Yeah.
take the belt back, Diva. Now come on now, Diva.
Oh, you want me to
Come
whoop them
on.
already?
I mean, you can go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. But like I was saying, you're gonna
Whoop
finish
them
this. You're gonna finish that
already.
standard.
Okay,
He
I can't
You're gonna
talks,
finish
even
what I
yeah, no,
said.
win.
because he talks too damn much and he sounds dumb
He
as shit.
does. He do.
I sound done. Yep. That's cool. That's cool. You can say what I want to, but I'm gonna finish my
Yeah,
statement.
we're gonna
Hey.
say what we want to.
A
Yep.
standard
Right.
comes from
Yep.
outside yourself. It don't come. You
Hey.
don't have to
That
have a
really
standard. You
irks
don't
my
get the
nervous
standard.
system. How you
Well,
doing?
Hey, fight
I
back, cool
don't
nerd,
care.
bro. Don't let them dog
I
you like
don't
this.
care. Hey, all I'm gonna say is this. Yo, the standard is a
You
standard.
ain't saying nothing. Shut
It
up.
don't
Shut
matter
up. No,
what you
no,
going.
no.
No, I'm
Now
gonna
you
finish
ain't
my
saying
sentence.
nothing,
Yep.
dummy. No, I'm talking over you
Yep.
all day.
Yep.
So
Yep.
shut your
Yep.
ass up. No,
No.
I don't
No.
care.
No.
I don't
No.
give a fuck. Sharon, you might as well
Well,
end the
then I
show
don't
because
care
it's
either.
about
We're
to
gonna
be
talk.
on and popping. You better end it
There we go.
now.
You can do it. Go
You
ahead and
better
do it. But
end
we
it
put your money up.
now.
You better put your money up. You better put your
Wait,
money up.
you ain't worth no money.
Oh my
Cool.
god.
You ain't worth no money.
Then
How
we're gonna
about
deal with
that?
this. This how we gonna go then. This is exactly how we gonna go then.
Nobody
It's
You say
worth
you
no
83
want to do
damn
that.
degrees
money,
here,
spending no
Sharon.
money on your retarded ass.
North Carolina,
It's like
83.
80 degrees over
Mhm.
here too.
Yeah. New
Why
York
would
ain't.
Hey, you can't just do that
them
all day.
handicapped people
Damn.
will have my ass if I kick your retarded ass up off of here?
Yep. Go ahead.
The
Yep.
disability rights lobby is not gonna come after me for getting rid of retarded
Yep.
people.
Yep. Call me
I'm
what you
not
want
Something
finna
to.
is
do it.
wrong with you, Diva. Okay, like
Call me what you want
something
to.
ain't right. Something ain't right now. You said
You can call me whatever you want
you
to.
don't want them people from the ADA to come after you.
Hey, I don't want no smoke. Nobody rolling up on me on no damn wheelchair. No, thank you.
Oh my
Oh, I
god.
said, damn, I gotta take a call. I'll be right back.
This is the third
Boom.
person y'all got bullied off today. That's crazy.
See,
First was, you
what
know,
people
Afro.
don't understand is I got multiple ways of doing it. I ain't got to just drop you. I ain't got to come in and just cuss you the fuck out. Right? I got multiple ways of doing it. Watch me work.
Man, I think how y'all treated Afro Nerd earlier was crazy, man. That dude ain't been here for months. He ain't been here for
Hey,
months,
Sharon,
man.
Are you
there's about
serious,
20 minutes left.
AR?
Yeah,
Hey,
you
there's
know
about
he ain't
20
got
minutes
no one
left.
to talk
Shoot
to.
Sharon. Hey,
And he come
go
here
ahead,
to
shoot
try to,
AR.
talk to y'all. And
Huh?
why am I getting shot?
Shoot AR. Because we got
Oh
20
my
minutes left. You
goodness.
need to go. Your girl's coming home.
No, she here.
Slap the taste out of your mouth. I'd like to see you try.
What a hater. Oh, look, I'm still here. Yeah. Look, see, that's the power I have.
Sean, how did that work? Sir, what was that?
It took a while to load up. I don't know. It wasn't my fault.
trying to buffer for AR. How much shit I need?
You gotta talk to StreamYard about that one. That wasn't me. I pressed it a
Okay, now
long time
Shadow,
ago.
who you think gonna be crazy enough to submit to you?
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm actually married. I'm actually married with 3 kids. I
Okay,
actually
that
am
don't
the
mean
head of
that
my
that
house.
woman
Hold on.
submitting to
I
you.
actually
A lot
am
of
the
men
head of my
married and
household.
they getting submitted
Hold on.
to. A
Wait a
lot of
minute.
men married and doing the submitting.
That's cool, but I'm the head of my household by actual definition. Like I do what I'm supposed to do as a
Wifey,
husband.
until I hear from you, I don't believe it. Until I hear from wifey, I do not believe it.
Right. We need more people, honey.
Right.
All right. Hey, Diva, I'm gonna hold you to that one day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Please don't, because just as sure as you bring around to tell me that, I'm gonna be counseling that sister.
Why would you do that? She's a good girl.
Tell her, baby, it's time to do some shadow work. We want the dark feminine. You got to know how to access both of them.
Look, my wife's a good lady though. I love
Bring
my
her around me.
baby. You know what?
Don't bring your
I don't.
girl around me.
Damn, man, I've never been so conflicted.
Yeah.
Cody, what's up?
PhD, what's good with y'all? Hear you around here schooling bitches. No. You right here schooling wives and shit. Damn, I'm keeping mine from around that though.
I'm coming to see yours personally.
Make it
What
hard
you
on
got
them.
Cody out here doing all day?
Man, she gonna be like, "Girl, don't go over there to that hood with this nigga. That nigga is dangerous." Girl, let's
Hey,
go
David,
around
you
here to
still
this
talking
mall.
shit
You
on
wanna
the
go
chat?
shopping or
Get your
something?
bitch ass up here, homie. I've been calling your
Don't
dumb
do
ass
him
out for
like
months. Get
that,
your bitch
Saddle.
ass up here, whole ass nigga.
Hey,
Like,
PhD, what you think
oh,
about
coward ass nigga.
that? What it was, Sharon, the want or
Standards or
the
wants. Is
standard.
it a difference between wants and standards?
And I apologize, Cody. That was my bad.
No, you good. I ain't tripping. I'll kick his ass.
The wants is just something, it's not a requirement. It's something that's nice to have. A standard is something that, people got to meet. But I think somebody was saying like, oh, okay, now this is the thing. I'm going to speak for black women. Most black women don't have no standards, y'all. If you got a penis and a pulse as a male, you can get in.
That's the standard though, Diva.
No, that ain't no standard. That's the trash can. That's the dumpster juice. So nah, that ain't no standard.
Goddamn, Shadow.
Damn, Diva, why you shooting shots at me today?
I did not say nothing about you.
What you? So
That
Oh
what
was
you doing?
man,
Sharon.
Sharon threw me out there.
Yes, that was Sharon.
Hey,
You ain't
hey,
shit, Sharon.
hey, did Sharon say that ain't no standard though? What PhD was said?
No, I said that is
Hey,
the
Sharon
standard.
literally said that's
Oh,
not what a standard is.
I said that is the standard. No, Diva said all they need is a pulse in the dick. I said, well, then that's the standard.
oh, well,
Yeah,
hell, if I'd have
that's the
said that,
standard
Sharon would
out
have
there.
been fighting with me all year.
Yeah, because
Hey,
Cody,
bro, he would have fought with you forever.
Cody,
Sharon playing.
he put it perfectly. Like, there's a lot of men would say, "Hey, my standard is Beyonce."
You know, hey, Sharon, you know what?
Yeah,
I
they
can
know
accept
they
that.
full of shit.
But let me ask you a question. Because if what you said is true, when you made the statement, because you said, Sharon never lies, that means that all men reach all women's standards.
All men what? No, Diva said that's black women. So
Sharon say not them white
Okay,
women.
all
Not
black
all of
men
y'all,
reach
because a
all
lot
black
of
women.
y'all ain't got no penis. Now, come on, let's not front. A lot of y'all ain't got no penis.
I just say a lot of y'all got the pulse, but y'all ain't got the penis.
It's something down there.
No, they look like Barbie dolls. They look like Barbie dolls.
Hey, it's a quick biology weapon for the women who don't understand. There's the PP, there's the penis, and then there's the dick. You got one of the three, and all you
And
need is
then
the
it's
one of
the
the last
dash.
I know which one PhD was like.
But not well, you know, it depends. Because when I'm being classy based, when I'm with my highfalutin friends, then I prefer deep. I don't want little dash. I want deep.
Oh, diva.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But that's the real reason women are raising their standards and less men are being chosen. That's what's really happening. As women is actually holding to the stand, like, oh, this is what I'm doing. So now, therefore, now when they raise their own standard of who they are, they also raise the standard of what kind of man they want to accept. And a lot of men are not being acceptable. That's what's going on. It ain't my fault. I ain't shit. I ain't never heard Diva. Even over here Diva, they can't speak a lick of English, but you know what they say when they see me walk down the street?
What?
Handsome. Hey, handsome.
Ain't nobody calling you.
Nah,
Diva.
you know New York niggas zesty. They call each other that. Ain't lying.
They don't even use that word in Japanese.
Yeah, hey Cody, this man was on mute for 5 hours and now he wanna hobble on mute.
I thought my boy was asleep or
Nah,
something.
I
I
heard
ain't
New York
bullshit.
talking. It was crazy.
He say he cannot let it stand that somebody called you handsome, Sharon.
Diva. The lady wrote it in her text message and it translated. She said,
That's where we draw the line.
How much she said she was selling it for? Was it for sale though,
Hey, was it
Sharon?
151?
She was stroking your ego, trying to hope you go reach in your pocket.
Let me guess, she called you LeBron James too.
I'm telling you, it don't matter where I go, Diva. They like, hey, let me come over there and cook for you.
What'd you say? You universal.
Hey.
Put you anywhere.
My fault. That's why they really be mad at me, Diva.
That's what it is. I told you that.
But you know, that's why I keep trying to tell them too. Like, no matter where you go in the world, there you are, right? That's what you tell them, Diva.
Absolutely.
So,
Sharon, you got a good friend in PhD. You know, she.
You see me how I boosted Super's little
Hey,
head up
yeah,
when
I'm
he
talking
needed it?
about man.
Boosted little head up.
Cody, I can't even hold
I said my boy the water world around here. Waterhead ass boy. No, PhD was a great friend. She go right along with your bullshit.
I do though.
She sure does, and she be knowing Sharon be sounding crazy up here sometimes.
I'ma support you, friend.
I be looking at her sideways sometimes. I'm like, PH, nah, absolutely not, ma'am.
Yeah,
She say,
sometimes
that's
you
my
making it
best friend.
hard
Go
on me.
best friend, my best friend.
I know it, girl. You be struggling. You be struggling. You be like, yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay, well, when you say it that way, you know, if you look at it from your peripheral with your eyes squinted, you can see it.
You gotta
See
turn
it
it.
now. Yeah, be on to something, Sharon.
Yeah,
Tilt
I'm
your
talking
head.
about great defense attorney.
Oh man.
Sharon say the undefendable.
Oh,
D will find a route.
That was good. That was good.
Hey,
Now,
Sharon, how that Chinese water taste over there though?
I only drink bottled water, so.
Oh yeah.
But the bottled water
What
tastes
did they
better
say
than
about
not
it though?
water.
Did they say you could drink it or no?
Yeah, it's fine to drink, but they bottled water tastes better
Cap.
than our bottled water for sure. It's a clear difference. I don't know what the hell's going on with it, but it's a clear difference.
Maybe it's
Boy,
fake
that
water.
Chinese water dangerous as hell. That shit got Zika virus and some other shit.
It's called Mangfu Spring.
Mangfu Spring. Oh shit.
That shit sound untrustworthy.
Sound like that shit. That plane got lost in.
Oh damn. It's delicious though. I ain't gonna lie. It's some good water. So first thing you notice is the bottled water tastes good and the food tastes seasoned different. They spice it spicy. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they faking and shaking over there in the Chinese restaurant.
When they say it's spicy, believe them.
So they faking and shaking in America Chinese restaurants, big dog.
Yes, yes, they done tailored it to white people because I be like extra extra spicy and the shit still don't be spicy.
Oh yeah, because I went in there. I was like, yeah, let me get this spicy. I was like, you heard me. I ain't afraid. I'm like, I ain't afraid.
Then got your ass karate chop runner. They ain't karate chop to you yet.
Yo, Cody, I turned into Idris Elba. I was like,
hey, yeah, that's why he looked at your silly ass like that. Now you talking shit to him. He like, nah, I ain't motherfucker.
So he looked at me. He said, "You." I was like, "Yeah."
Make sure he say, "Put that there on it."
Yeah. Hey, Cody, I had phlegm coming out my body. I didn't know existed.
Man.
Like, it brought everything out.
Oh man. So I'm talking about. So was it enjoyable while you eat, or was it?
It was good. The flavor was good though.
All right.
It was really good, but spicy as hell though.
Yeah.
Couldn't taste
Siobhan,
nothing.
I'm gonna come over there. I'm gonna come visit y'all.
Yeah, you're gonna enjoy it too.
How long you gonna be over there? Sure.
It depends. It depends on a couple of things. So
You just done moved over though. You got on flip flops right now. Let me see your feet. You got on some thong flip flops. Is you sitting Indian style on the floor? Let me see.
You know he is, man.
I think you're sitting Indian style on the floor.
Hey, look, I ain't never wear a thong on my feet or my ass. Goddamn shit.
I think you sitting Indian style on the floor. I don't know.
Hold on. Is that Bomb Cherry up there? Now let me tell y'all about Bomb Cherry. I'm finna talk about Bomb Cherry, y'all.
Oh shit. Let me leave.
Now Bomb Cherry be up there on the camera day in and day out sewing, right? But now 2 separate occasions I done told Bomb, I want you to sew something for me. And gave her my contact information, and she said she was gonna contact me, and she ain't never contact me. So is she trying to tell me my money ain't? She say I ain't got enough, or what? My money ain't no good up in Delaware. What's going on?
Look, I done asked Bomb for 2 different bonnets now for this nappy ass head of mine.
I think she went back on mute. She can't hear us because she been working all day. She only said about 5 words, Diva. Her and KT both on mute. They only got off mute to cuss me out. Both of them.
Well, I'm sure you deserved it. If you ain't cussed out a good 5 times a day, you don't know how to act.
We're gonna make sure we're on Bomb Cherry later because clearly she can't hear us. Diva, you got any final words?
Bye, y'all.
Nothing wrong with being. Let me.